Alright,
Time to
PogChamp.
relearn my character.
Time to relearn everything I've written down.
Let me just check all of, but let me just rewatch the past 5 sessions real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, real
just,
quick.
Just right now. Right now, just rewatch it.
I need to know how we got here.
Yeah, we're gonna do a super recap.
Why do I still have a comment?
This is
The
actually
Amnesia episode.
This is actually how
This is a recap episode, actually.
This is like
Yeah,
this is the snippet you get at like the Paragons, like the beginning of a new Paragons thing. That's like
last time
you might be wondering how we got here, and then like all of the previous episodes play.
Yeah.
It's the mid-season episode where they just
and then
show
it just
clips from past
continually
episodes.
goes
The mid-season episode where you have like a couple of characters talking about the past events.
Yeah.
Naruto has way too many of those. Like Boruto, especially. I watch that.
I've never watched Naruto, and I never will.
Anyways, we're starting off here to recap. We're going all the way from the beginning.
Hold on, this entire screen is black.
Is it?
It shouldn't be. It's not for me.
Yeah, it shouldn't
just
be.
give it a minute, and it will not do that anymore.
It may be perhaps because you don't have dark vision.
Is it actually?
This is not a dark. Is this a? Oh, it might be.
It is dark for me.
Oh, I might. Oh, it's probably that. Let's turn dynamic lighting off. There we go.
For me, it's perfectly fine.
Ah, yes.
There we go.
Back to the beginning of the entire thing.
Yep.
We do it all again.
Anyways.
We swap characters randomly.
This time I'm playing Kanin.
Yep, I'm playing, I'm playing Orpheus.
I'm playing all the NPCs now. I'm the GM.
Yep.
Hello. I'm playing,
Still Daedra.
Yeah. Well, no.
Still Daedra, but now she has an eye patch.
I mean, no. It's a character. I have to swap characters. I'm playing Adele.
Oh yeah, sorry. They're a completely different character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to where we actually were.
We're not gonna explain who we are.
I'm glad we stalled long enough for Core to appear.
I don't know if that's true, judging by is on mobile and is typing in the group chat.
Currently driving.
Yeah. You guys just like you can play Roll20. You can play D&D. Hi. We're all good. We're all friends.
Roll me a ride check.
Yeah.
Oh, Cora's actually in the call. I don't have my sounds on, so I didn't hear.
Yeah.
Roll me a ride check.
God, what's the shadow? Oh.
Excuse me. Why is the episode called Cardiac Arrest?
I wouldn't worry
Because
about
we're gonna all have a heart attack collectively.
Well, that's what the last episode was called.
Why is Kanin being consumed by Shadow?
I wouldn't worry. That's nothing.
Kanin dies.
Well, Kanin dies this episode. Spoiler.
Yeah, this is Kanin's.
Yeah, this is the episode where Kanin dies. Raccoon.
I'm so glad we're getting back to the threatening Kanin.
Yeah, it's called Cardiac Arrest because Kanin has a cardiac arrest, and you are playing a different character this session.
I don't want to do that.
Who wrote it? Who wrote it on my fucking screen?
Alright, Rack, now you're playing,
I didn't write these notes. Someone else did.
Oh, that reminds me of my second character, Taco. When do you think that's going to come into play?
No idea.
Is this like a backup character or a character you're just also playing in the story?
Both.
Oh, I see.
It can be both.
Alright. So last we left off, we were doing some you're doing some dungeon diving. You fought a couple weird people encased in stone. You met a dragon who was cursed.
Tried to fight a
And-
golem.
Yeah, you played with a golem for a bit.
I took 2 points of ability drain to half my stats.
Pat.
I got.
Do that only to yourself.
I didn't get my con penalty healed, and I don't remember what it's from. Still,
That's from the poison.
I still haven't gotten that healed. That was like 3 sessions ago.
Yeah, and it's been 1 day.
It
We're
has
very
been
slow.
1 day.
Yeah.
It's in 1 day. You can get your ability heal and get the spell slot back.
We haven't rested yet, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I need to prepare a couple of Pokemon spells for Kanin.
I don't know
Pokemon.
what you mean.
Good.
Let me do a quick.
You
Let me do
deserve
some
to
math real
know.
quick. Let me do a little bit of math. Hold on.
Alright, where have I written my shit down? Here and here. Okay. So, I take it you're on your way out of said dungeon.
No, we're going in deeper.
Yeah, we're playing basketball with the golem.
We're leaving the dungeon.
He's
We're
much
leaving the
smaller than
dungeon.
you.
We are
Okay.
leaving the dungeon.
There are 5 of us.
How many hours has it been since we? Oh wait, no, we actually have.
Sorry, there are 6 of us. I forgot about the flail snail, who is our goalie.
I don't
Our
think that's
goalie in
Well,
basketball.
sure.
hockey.
Well, technically there are like
Yeah,
positions that are
Because
like a
there's no
goalie.
goalies in basketball.
Okay. Anyways,
Come on and slam. And
do the gym. Come on and slam if you want a gym. All right, let's
we are
get
getting
onto the map, please.
Good.
We're leaving.
This is
We're leaving the
intentional.
dungeon. We're leaving the dungeon.
I need to go grab my dice.
By the
This
way,
has
there has been
become a great
19 hours of
start.
Paragons so far. We've had 19 hours of playtime, which is almost a real life day.
Hey, this is my 24-hour Paragons marathon.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I'm just not going to school tomorrow.
That is
Taco, when do you get the sessions to be as long as anime campaign?
when we can schedule something like that.
I know, right?
How do they manage
Anyway.
that, honestly?
Keep to be on.
Well, they
on
don't
track.
play for many months.
Where did I put the
That's
fucking
true.
table? There it is.
We...
Alright, so, yeah, you leave with the, Restorer friends, and you're, walking through the, dark, almost dark, eerie woods, and we need music.
Do you have dark ear music?
You're crazy.
Yeah, Orpheus. Begin playing music.
Yep, there we go. I started, don't worry. That was me.
Okay.
Yeah, Orpheus brought his piano.
Oh, thanks.
Orpheus did bring out his piano.
And,
Oop, dog.
Terrifying.
So,
Alright.
As you're walking, I'd actually
Sure,
we got
but your
completed
dog's
the forest map. Forest background. Are you on the GM layer?
No.
No, you are to be gone. Yeah, while you're walking, I'd like you to make me all perception checks.
Oh. That's a fun way to start a session.
It's
It's either gonna go really well or really bad. There's no in between.
There's no in between. We either all get 20s or we all get 1s. That's a 16. Unless it's a check to be cool, in which
It
case
is
it's
not
an
a
18.
check to be cool. I'm sorry.
Now, that is a 24.
I see. 24.
My sheet is loading.
What excuse do we have for Fluffinerol not being here?
I mean, based on how fast we're going, he might be here by the time we actually start.
And also, Fluffinerol is just faster than the party. So
Oh, yeah.
he is ahead of us.
Interesting.
We're on a mini tour. It's fine.
Yeah, he's trying to go hunt for more flesh.
That's a bad idea.
Are we supposed to be on the forest map right now?
Are you?
We're not.
We're on cardiac.
Yeah, I'm getting
arrest.
it set up real
We're on
quick.
cardiac arrest.
I love
Yeah, I'm
cardiac
getting
arrest.
it,
I'm a
I'm
huge
getting
fan
it.
of cardiac arrest.
I know you are. I made this specially for you.
Cardiac arrest is my best friend.
Yep.
What?
Fire Arrest is my favorite band.
That actually is a pretty decent, like, metal band name. And I'm sure it's been done before.
Alright.
Okay, I can finally roll now.
Holy shit, Core's here.
Just in time. I summoned
Real
core,
core.
apparently.
Holy
Heck.
shit, we did it. Fellas,
Okay.
we did it. We
Oh, wow.
stalled long
Stalled
enough.
enough.
We stalled long enough to get Core into the session. Why are my dice like
It
that?
was only 14 minutes.
Why is this
I
how
need to
every
figure out my
group I'm
notes.
with is like?
Did I also roll for my bird?
Sure.
Did I use any spells?
I guess we'll wait for
Yes.
Fluffinerol
you
to
have.
roll.
Fluffinerol
I have, yes.
never had eyes. Perception. What is that?
Perception. I hardly even perception.
Perception, I hardly know her.
Perception.
Ha, ha, ha,
I
ha.
hardly know shit.
Ha 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 ha.
Anyway, that's enough
Uh,
terrible puns. Does Fluffinerol exist?
Perception. Bird. Perception.
What? Birdception?
Perception from
Perception.
bird. We're all rolling perception.
Hold on, I need to restart my.
My sheet seems to disagree. I've never seen it load like this.
I know, right?
Hold on one second. I'm gonna check one of my sheets.
Moderately
and see if it's
disturbing.
acting.
I'm having the fun situation where one of my browsers could play Roll20 but cannot change my sheet, and one of my browsers cannot see the maps but can change my sheet.
What freaking browsers are you using?
Firefox lets
Best
me see the
ones,
map.
Have we
Apparently.
rested recently? There's a lot going on my sheet, and I'm not sure if it's all accurate.
We had. I don't think we rested.
No, we have
rested.
not.
Alright.
When did we rest?
We
We
rested,
have
we
not
reached
rested
them.
this entire day.
We rested. Well, we rested when we first reached the fort, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then
And-
that
Yes,
was like.
and we rested at the fort like once, and then it was a new day. Then we went to
That's a
dungeon and
23.
did not rest at the dungeon.
Hey, I tied with Orchid.
Okay. You all managed to hear a sort of a low groaning in the distance.
Wait, we're in the woods, yeah?
Um.
Yes.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right.
There we go.
I just want to make sure my Roll20 isn't too fucky right now before I start doing anything. So there's a low groaning in the distance.
Yeah, you don't really see where it's coming from because of all the shade around. But you can hear, or yeah, you just hear a low, like it sounded like it could have come from a person, but it was a bit distorted.
It's probably nothing. Do you think we should
This is
check
normal
that
and
out?
fine.
Think we should check that out, or
I don't like that.
is this near the heart where the heart pile was?
You don't think so? It's hard to tell where things are in this forest.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah, that
it's
tracks.
not a small forest, so it probably isn't near there.
Okay.
Makes sense to me.
So are we gonna check that out, or are we just gonna like leave it?
I mean, if we leave it, could be a problem.
I think checking it out could be just as much of a problem.
Yes, but it could be a problem either way, and we could know for sure if we check it.
Flippenerl begins
That's
walking towards the
true.
noise.
Well, I
Well,
guess that
we're
settles
checking
it.
out.
Guess we're checking it out.
Get it out now.
If we get loaded into a
Great.
new map, we know it's a combat.
All right. Let me just get this sheet pulled up. That is not the right sheet. And you find what appears to be something like what appears to be like a person that's been like they're missing an arm and they're rotting away and large spores are coming from them and they're just kind of lumbering along.
Hey, what do my eyes
Okay.
say about him?
What?
What do my eyes say about him?
They are undead.
Alright. Pog.
You see with your special eyes.
I can see that they're undead. And also very spory. It's a mushroom person. I don't know how undead people work. Gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
Daedra will call out to them. Hello?
It like snap. It doesn't literally snap its head, but it like just darts, looks at you, and you hear a hello.
How you doing?
You okay?
How's your stroll?
Hello. It starts lumbering towards you, very slow.
Daedra will meet in the middle and wait in the halfway point for it to finish its journey.
You know what? I'm not even going to do anything about it.
Flippenerl excitedly moves towards it and begins sniffing at it.
It smells kind of fucking awful, to be honest.
Well,
It's
awful
like
in
it's like a
what
corpse,
way?
but worse.
Okay, but corpse isn't bad to a cat.
Not incorrect. It's also still worse.
Yeah. Flippenerl's like, that's an interesting scent.
Cool, good to know. Did you gain any other information from sniffing it, or just that it smells interesting?
What else would I know from sniffing it?
What's the check to know what this is? Religion?
Make a
That?
knowledge religion check.
Oh, I can do that. Hold on. I'm
I
gonna
don't
tell
know
you
nothing
it's
about
I'm
that.
not
Oh.
trained, but I am. Hold on. I got a whole +2 in religion. That's a whole 11.
Yeah, this isn't a very this isn't a very uncommon creature, so you could probably make it untrained. But
I mean, I am technically trained. It just says I'm not.
Is the
Bard.
DC 10?
no, but I don't care.
That's valid.
Most of you, let's see. Most of you can identify this as, well, it moves and looks like some sort of zombie. The only issue is zombies typically don't respond to words.
That seems par for the course for this area.
Kanin and Deidre, you can tell that this zombie is probably, diseased somehow?
Hmm.
Or something... Well, it's spory. And those spores are not... They're not good. Spores bad.
Does Fluff sniffing it do anything
I'm
to
staying
him?
back.
Does he have to roll a fort
I
save?
don't know, it depends on how closely you sniff it.
He's
Oh.
getting right up on it.
Fort save?
I mean, no, you're still not close enough. Unless have you touched it?
I mean, no, but he is sniffing like 2 inches away from it.
Sniffing in those spores.
Hey, you don't
I'd
want to
say
touch
it's
that.
still pretty good.
If you say so.
Seems weird. Seems odd.
You really don't want to touch that.
Why not?
Disease.
I mean, like, if you want to, be my guest.
Do not.
I mean, I don't know. It kind of smells like rot.
I will not cure this cat if he gets sick.
I will.
Yeah, alright, I'll take that. I believe in Daedra's
No,
ability to heal me. Fluff
As
likes
you're
it.
speaking, the creature starts gagging.
Oh, are you okay?
Man,
Huh?
who would have thought that
You
Flufferall
never
smells
answered my
worse than a
question.
rotting corpse?
How was your stroll, kind sir?
Hey, Deidre,
Sure.
what's your touch AC?
More than more than you'd expect, less than I want it to be. 15.
Oh. It starts gagging and it hacks up, some sort of gross green stuff at you, and it just, like, directly lands on you. It shared it, roll a 20. I'm gonna need a fort
Oh.
save.
Oh, okay. I was a lot better of those before I took 2 points of con drain.
I mean, in theory,
No, I
you're
will-
1 point better.
No, I will not stop bringing this up.
In theory, you weren't a lot better, but sure.
So sorry, how she... Alright, what the fuck is
Alright.
Well,
this?
that's horrible.
What points of drain am I adding now?
I'm not dealing more ability drain.
6 points of
did
dex
not-
damage? Noted.
Oh shit.
Ooh, 12 points of
Aren't we
strength
still have
damage?
a
Do you want to
Charisma
talk
skill
about it?
next?
You want to talk about the 6 dex damage you took in that other campaign?
Look. My GMs hate me.
Most do. Most hate
You
people.
interacted with the dragon. You knew what was happening.
And
No?
No, looking at the dragon gives you fort damage, or not fort, con damage. I don't think
Strength,
that's
con,
normal.
and
Not-
charisma drain.
I
Said
don't think
not to
that's.
look at him.
Moving on. What is the actual effect of this? Is it?
No, you made the save.
Oh, thank God.
It smells it smells really, really putrid.
I take out the wand of prestidigitation Kanin gave me and begin making a UMD check.
Oh, you go.
I pass. I press away
Yeah.
the filth.
The creature, it looks at
me.
you and says, "Oh."
So, I'm sorry, this guy just looks like a zombie, or can I get a brief description again?
he's yeah, pretty much just looks like a zombie. His like parts of him are falling off. He's rotting. He's missing an arm. There's spores growing on him.
Was that arm maybe the one we saw
Can
before?
I make a heal check or some sort of knowledge check to figure out what sort of disease he's spreading? Does someone have to be actually infected by it first?
I would say.
Is that knowledge
I presume
nature?
this man is not a
You can
cat.
probably you wouldn't know exactly what type of disease it would be. I'd say you could roll a heal check to figure out what it does.
Okay, I'll go for it. Well, my better checks because I'm supposed to be. Healer.
Heal boy.
He'll lose at whatever skill.
I am doctor. Thank you, Dice.
You would know something like this. Probably doesn't. It'd probably do some like. Well, it's attached to what appears to be like a dead person, so there's a very good chance that it has some sort of parasitic effects.
Is it technically undead?
Although,
So it's not just
It's-
filth disease.
no. It also seems, if you inspect it, you could tell it seems like it was sort of made to like, immobilize and just generally, generally disable,
Incapacitate?
people or other creatures.
Hey guys, could you like
Hey.
stay away from it for a little bit?
Why?
Because if it touches you, you're probably not gonna move for a bit.
A very interesting theory.
You want to touch it?
As we all know from past experience, I'm very good at surviving touching things I shouldn't.
Is it still wandering toward the rest of the group?
Please don't.
No,
I don't have
it's
anything
met
to-
Deidre in the middle,
Is
It's
it doing anything? to
standing
you?
in front of her.
Cool.
So, are you enjoying your walk?
You're-
Oh,
Was that a no?
oh, yeah, no.
And no, it wasn't a no?
Ugh. It holds its head in its hands.
Hand.
Oh, yeah,
Singular.
its hand. I'm so sorry.
Hmm.
Get your lore right. Jeez.
Wow, that was like
That's
really
MH.
insensitive of you.
Yeah, you seem to have confused it. Lost.
Oh, you're lost. Do you know where you're going?
Oh.
I'm an
Oh,
expert at
oh
not
no.
getting lost.
I think we're gonna
Can you
get
say that
jumped
again?
by the thief.
I said I'm an expert.
Can you say that again?
I'm an expert at not getting lost.
It's true.
It just groans.
Neat. Guys, I think we made a new friend.
I don't think that's a friend.
Don't think.
Look at him.
Where is he
Look at
going?
Like motions to the rotting.
Look at
corpse of
him.
his
He
friend.
coughs up a bit of bile.
He's
Oh,
hungry.
you.
It's a
The laugh
joke.
track
He's
plays.
Flip's like, I don't understand the problem. Why can't we keep him? Daedra, we can keep him, right?
I mean,
No.
Daedra, don't encourage
if you like, get it fixed
Okay.
and like clean it.
I
And
don't
feed
think
it?
you can fix that.
Alright. Where's the nearest source of water?
You'd be surprised.
I'm right
Here's source
here.
of water.
this. Getting in.
I'm right here.
Get in.
Yes.
Do the thing.
Alright, I water blast the cart.
Do you actually like blast it?
I cast Create Water.
I could create water it, but I think it's really funny if I water blast it.
Kinetic blast,
Do
let's go.
not.
Kinetic blast, it will
Alright,
be
I'll
really
just-
funny.
I'll just create some water over this little thing.
Neat.
This horrid creature.
Well, I mean, it's bigger than you, first of all.
How
Second
big
of all,
is it?
it's pretty medium size.
Okay.
Second of all, the water, like, it doesn't really clean it. It's like wet now.
Neat.
I guess
Pedro.
it'd be like less.
Daedra doesn't stop.
You can't clean that.
Yeah, it looks like you like your efforts.
That sounds
are-
like quitter talk. With
No.
what Fluffinner says pulling out, going to grab some leaves to use as cloths.
You don't want to touch it.
No, it's fine. New friend zombie. Do you have a name?
Forget.
Do not.
Oops, I
Oh, he
did not
doesn't
mean
have
to click that. I'm not casting that. Don't
Why are you
worry.
guys so aggressive to my friend zombie?
You instantly burn it. You win. Get 5,000 XP.
Alright.
Yay! So many levels.
Fluff's like, I think we're gonna need more water, like a bathtub. Do either of any of y'all have a bathtub on you?
I do not have a collapsible bathtub on me, no.
Alright. Can I roll survival to find a nearby source of water?
I am a nearby source of water.
I
As
mean,
is
like a
Kanin.
lake.
Weird.
Neither of you is a
Mm.
lake.
I mean, if we dig a big enough hole.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I could like. No, I'm not.
Um,
No, I'm not helping you guys in your antics. You guys can die on your own.
The
It's a cat,
three.
not a dog.
you can roll survival to do that, but keep in mind that it is exceptionally dangerous to be in this forest alone. So
I'm
probably
not going off on my own.
okay,
I know-
good. Just making sure we're on the same page. Yeah,
Also, like-
roll.
I don't think there is going to be a big source of water here. This place seems fairly desolate.
Wow, that's not a very good roll.
Still
S-
funny.
Okay, so
I
well,
mean,
those
you say
guys
that, but there's
are
a
just
surprising
opting on
number
their
of
own,
trees.
doing their antics. Orchid's going to actually try to guess the purpose of the zombie.
I don't know if
his own
zombies
brain.
need purposes.
I don't.
All right, one sec.
I mean, does Orchid even know what his purpose is?
I don't think
Truly, how
guessing
can
will
we say?
I don't think guessing will
So-
accomplish anything, nor do I think it will respond.
No, he's not going to guess out loud. I'm just going to guess just so Raccoon, not Raccoon, so Taco will be like, oh shit, he probably knows.
I'm gonna. Alright, I'm gonna resolve the survival check first.
Sure.
As you go out to try and
Okay.
look for water, the people who live here, this woman who I forget the name of informs you that it's very hard to find water here. The closest would be like back at the village, which is where we were going before
Dude,
you guys
are,
started
like,
talking
Do we
to the
wanna-
zombie.
You guys are like already dead. You don't worry about diseases,
We
do
don't-
you?
Probably don't want that zombie at the
Wait, why
village.
not?
I refuse
I mean-
to pollute these people's water.
It has a contagious disease.
Well, we don't know if it's contagious to dead people. That'd be a really bad.
Yeah, but
stereotype if it
it's
was.
still contagious to us.
Yeah,
Okay.
but like we're
And
not saying
we're
that
not.
it
What
was
do you?
better.
Not everybody's dead people. There's a very low amount of dead
Yeah.
people.
You know what I mean?
We're not.
I was under the assumption that the amount of dead people was exceptionally high.
Yeah, I was
No,
under,
we're,
I was under
like-
the impression that the dead out like that it was like skewed in the other direction.
There's like.
Also, I am probably wrong about this, but I am fairly certain it does affect dead people.
Yeah. Who can
I
say?
really
We can find out.
Judging by the look
Yeah,
of
we can
it,
find out.
it's probably.
I
Are
mean-
either of you-
Like,
are
I'm
either
pretty
of you
sure
guys
the
dead
disease
people, or-
paralyzes you. I think it
Are
paralyzes
either of
you
you guys
so the
dead?
thief can steal your limb. So the thief can steal your organs.
I don't think the thief needs help to do that.
I don't
You
think
sure?
the thief needs
What if the-
biological warfare.
What if the thief is the
You know what? I
biological
wouldn't be
warfare?
surprised.
I don't know.
Um,
the thief seems like it's got.
What if
got
the
things
thief
under
is the
control without
biological
paralyzing
warfare?
them.
Like, Like, we have seen limbs strewn about everywhere, and they didn't have fungus, so I don't see why they wouldn't have fungus while the rest of the body does.
Yeah, and when, you know, my heart got ripped out of my chest a couple hours ago, there were no fungus zombies.
Oh wait, that was a couple hours ago?
Yeah, it was a couple hours. I think it might have been a day. Time is hard to tell when you haven't seen a sundial in days.
Just look at the sun.
Look
There's
up.
no sun!
There is none.
How would a
Slithinarel
sundial
begins-
help then?
Slithinarel begins climbing the nearest tree to see if he can find
A
the sun.
sundial requires the sun to work.
We have, you know what? This is a good question.
How
I
tall
mean,
is
how
the
do
sun,
you
by the
just-
way?
Presumably you can see the sky in the village.
How tall are these trees?
You can't.
Do you not just
That's
have like
really weird.
clocks?
Whoop. Hello?
No? What the fuck is a clock?
I guess I don't get answers.
Sorry, what were you saying?
No, it's
Climbing
fine.
up a tree.
Yeah. I just want to know how tall these trees are, because Fluff has begun to climb a tree to look for the sun.
You climb a tree, you get to the top, whatever sort of shade is on this forest is above the trees.
Slithinarel says, guys, I think your son got lost.
Yeah, I do too, it's kind of an issue.
Have
So
you
are
thought
we
of
heading
getting a
back and
new
just
one?
leaving the zombie here for now?
The zombie starts getting bored and lumbering away.
I wonder where he's going.
Okay, good. Stay away.
I begin to follow the zombie.
Why don't we just go back?
Okay.
Let's just
Yeah,
go
we
back
can
and
still
ignore
go
this
back.
for now. I'm sure this won't have any consequences at a later date.
Goodbye,
I mean,
zombie
this
friend.
sort of stuff just happens, it's not a big deal.
Goodbye,
He's
zombie.
probably like, I don't know, dead.
I mean, he's not. He's undead. You're dead.
And
I.
Do you call it? Is that what you?
That's
refer to
very
it?
rude.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I mean, I can tell.
I think some of them.
Anyways,
I think they prefer the term immortal.
I guess I am kinda. I mean, is immortal like? Isn't that kind of also to imply like a state of power, sorta?
No, not
No.
really. I mean, power over death, I guess.
Vampires are
No,
referred to as
It just
immortal.
means that you don't die.
Vampires are pretty powerful.
I guess.
Mm,
I feel like
true.
that's kind of a bad example.
No,
Daedra.
but a good amount of non-weakness.
I feel like it's anything that doesn't age. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Mm,
I guess
Yeah.
you're right. I don't know. I
Like-
just thought of immortal as like demons and.
It's
I
a-
guess you're
it's
right.
Demons aren't really immortal. They can still age, right?
Yeah, I don't know, yeah.
Word.
There are some pretty low power demons.
There are some pretty low power demons.
Like
guess
those
you're
bagel
right.
demons from
Yeah.
earlier.
Oh gosh, I almost forgot about the bagel demons. I still don't trust that man.
How did that
I trust that man
low
with my life.
Doesn't mean
Pardon,
he's
Orchid?
low powered though.
He's not low powered, but his demons are.
I don't know what this bagel is you're talking about.
Daedra, do you have any bagels?
Didn't we
left
show
over?
you bagels? Didn't we give you
I think
one?
Daedra should still
Pretty
have
sure
some
we
bagels.
offered people bagels.
Maybe.
Daedra should still have a lot of bagels.
Apparently it wasn't relevant enough for me to remember that. I've been having an interesting day, okay? I've been getting yelled at a lot.
It wasn't specifically the talking to though, because we just met them.
I guess we can get back to town then.
Wait, was that in character that I've been getting yelled at a lot?
Yeah?
You also got, your heart ripped out.
Yeah, I did.
I feel like that's
How'd
more
that
like
happen?
important.
Yeah.
Wait, how'd your heart get ripped out?
Were you not here for that?
Oh, I got stolen.
But we went over this already.
You might have been asleep, I think.
He has a tendency to do
I
that.
don't remember.
Cat naps are very important. Speaking of which, can I take a nap yet?
No.
Don't. We should get back first.
Okay.
Alright.
How long is that gonna take? Are we there yet? Are we perhaps
I'm
there
gonna-
yet?
Oh my god. Orpheus's token is just very slightly not centered.
Huh?
I think.
A raccoon. Yes.
It appears we are not there yet.
Are we there yet?
Are we?
Alright. So then we gotta do that thing
The
for
village
Lazzy,
gonna be
right?
on fire.
That seems to happen like every time I leave a place.
Excuse me?
It's a common hazard.
I mean, especially if your entire town is made out of nothing but wood. Like, seriously, just get some stone.
We
You
have
say that,
stone.
but like,
A little
Most of
bit.
your fort is made of wood.
Yeah, and it hasn't been an issue before.
I mean, I guess, yeah, if there was a fire, it would burn down the entire forest,
It's kind
so
of damp here, isn't it?
it is kind of damp,
Probably
too.
doesn't- Yeah.
I don't think you should be calling.
I mean,
people's
we have
homes damp.
campfires, so I don't know, maybe we'll have a freak accident, the whole woods will burn down, we all get eaten.
I mean, that'd probably be better than dealing with the what's his face, kinda. But I doubt the whole woods will
Ow.
burn down, considering how spooky it is.
Didn't we have a conversation where we wanted to burn down the entire forest?
You what?
No,
Not
no,
the
we
entire
definitely
forest.
did not have a
just-
conversation like that.
Just
Why
the
would we ever?
woods surrounding their fort so that they can't get, limbs stolen while they're near it.
Oh, yeah, we did have that conversation.
Yeah. We totally.
Why do we
did
keep
not
talking
burn
about shit
down
like
their
this?
Home. Thank you very much.
I am a technical genius.
I agree. She is a tactical genius.
I don't want to burn things
Looks
down.
at the person who's been like cursed multiple times. Yep, sure.
Tactics.
I can't eat meat, but trees are fair game.
Wait, what?
What?
Why can't you eat
You
meat?
you eat trees?
You eat
Oh, I know,
meat?
I don't eat trees, I think. I mean, I haven't tried it.
You should.
Sap might
I would
Sap might-
recommend it. They don't taste good.
I
Depends on
recommend
what
it.
type
That
of
sounds
tree.
very interesting to watch.
It depends on what kind of
No.
tree you're going for.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Also, like how you're preparing your tree meat.
Oh,
I
call
think
it
tree
that.
meat is a bit too strong for my teeth.
It is very strong.
Which is why I
But
was
I-
thinking maybe like sap or something could be better.
I mean, like,
No, most of that's poisonous or
I
bad
think-
for you.
I feel like
No, that is completely false.
No, it's not. Most
I
tree
think-
sap will kill you if you ingest too
Oh
much
wait, no, yeah, that's true.
of
Uh,
it.
I
Depends on
think
the-
this is the worst place to imply the trees have meat.
well, I mean,
Well, I mean, the trees do sometimes have meat. She picks a fucking finger off of a branch.
Don't
If
do
you-
that.
if you
I'm not
If
gonna
you-
eat this.
I'm
Some
out.
people do
boil-
though.
if you boil the wood, then I mean, like, it'll probably get softer.
Look,
Yeah,
mean-
you can get, I mean, if you
Why are
grind
we
it up,
talking
you
about
can
this?
get like a nice
Oh,
pulp going,
God.
but like,
We-
Why are we talking about eating trees?
we
Oh,
aren't
God.
allowed to kill animals, but if we hypothetically just found an animal corpse, it's fair game. Which is why some people who need to eat meat to survive, we just get the limbs off the trees.
Why aren't wait? Why aren't you allowed to eat meat?
Why are we allowed to
Religious
hunt
animals?
reasons.
That's heretical.
Religion.
It's against Morvida and all that stuff.
Who?
We ain't
Mhm.
allowed to.
I'd-
These are living things.
I'd like to read your religious texts if possible.
Sure, when we get back.
Speaking of which, are we there yet?
No, we're not there yet.
Okay, what is
It's quite. It's a bit of an annoying walk.
Hey, Taco, is the cat around?
No. Unfortunately.
I thought you were talking about Fluff for a second. I was like, why are you asking Taco?
There's a 30%
I'm,
chance.
I'm talking about the actual cat.
Fluff's an illusion.
Fluff is around like 30% of the time. It's not to say he's gone 70% of the time, just that he's only 70% real.
Yeah.
Yeah, Daedra's not good enough at shadow spells for him to be 100% real.
I mean, what?
What?
Secrets revealed.
It's gonna be not a joke, and we're gonna find it out.
That would be
Like
hilarious. if it
16
wasn't a
sessions
joke.
later, it's just we realize it's finally revealed.
Yeah, Fluff was
Yeah,
never
I've been
here.
lying to you about what Daedra's classes are this entire time.
Yeah, secretly she's been a shadow summoner the entire time.
That's how she. That's why there's the things when she eats lies.
Mm.
She
Part
is
of shadow
creating that.
summoner now. Anyway,
All right. Oh, all right. Let me just map. I should have done this while you guys were talking.
probably.
Sounds like a probably smart idea.
So you enjoy your stay in these woods at our humble little fort.
Yeah.
The fort is okay. The wood's not as much.
I mean,
Yeah, we
I
don't
don't-
leave the woods often. Us going to get these materials happens pretty often.
What are we getting?
Maybe you
again?
shouldn't have made your house in the middle of a dense, spooky woods.
Hey,
I didn't make it.
that's just freaking rude, man. Don't go insulting people's spooky
Yeah,
woods.
don't just
I mean, spooky woods.
insult
It's
people's
Yeah, where did you
Fucking
make
living.
your house?
I like
Oh right.
in a
Oh, that's right. You don't have a house. No. Kidding.
yeah. I mean, not right now. No, not anymore. But
wow, I can't believe
Yeah,
we
that's
have a
what I
homeless person in the party.
God.
do you own a house, Daedra?
I mean, you don't know that I don't.
I own
I
several
could very
houses.
easily.
I own multiple houses.
Who owns multiple houses? Wait, who said that?
I own several
Oh.
houses in varying states of disrepair.
Are you sure you actually
Oh,
own
fuck.
them, or have you just claimed them as your own without any legal process?
I mean,
Wait,
like,
What do you mean legal process?
I do technically own at least one house.
By the laws of my tribe, I own multiple houses.
I don't want a house.
Some-
Whether the house is still there or not is up to debate.
Yeah, I should really check on those sometime.
This is why I only have one house, so I don't have to go deal with checking on all of them. Also,
Wait.
because I can't be
Oh, you
bothered to
also
get
don't
other ones.
travel.
Yeah, but like all
Yeah.
my houses are in the same place. I just don't check on them.
Oh, I see. I don't, yeah, I don't travel. Yeah, we don't leave the fort often, unless
However.
we're getting meat or getting resources. But even then, the meat isn't too far.
Man, I'm just saying, if
Um,
you make your home in the middle of like an open clearing, you maybe won't have as many strange, mysterious, unknown thieves coming to steal your body parts.
So,
Alternatively, maybe strange fogs will roll in and zombies will, or not zombies, I guess that would be fine, but like monsters will emerge from the fogs and have no trees to block them from walking over to your house.
see,
Yeah,
but
that's why you
it
build
would- You can
walls.
still see them. You can still see them further from the fog than you can with the trees and the fog.
Yeah, see, and in this sort
Which
of
is
spooky woods,
significantly more important.
Interesting.
And plus, you can use burning arrows to, you know,
Are you
see
guys
better
going
through
off
the
on the
fog.
burden the forest thing again?
no,
Wait, you have arrows that are on fire?
I mean, you can just wrap like an arrow in like the arrowhead in some sort of cloth and put some oil on it and light it. It's not that difficult.
Yeah,
We don't have arrows that are on fire.
torch
those
sticks aren't very impressive technology.
I've never
Well,
used
we
a
just-
bow.
Like, we don't we don't have them yet. Like, we've never needed them.
I used a bow a little bit and then
Yeah,
realized
it
it's not a
makes
very
sense that
good
you don't have
weapon
them
for me.
currently, given you live in a wooden fortress surrounded by
Yeah.
trees.
And don't hunt? Fluffenor
Yeah, we don't hunt. I mean,
Well,
we
Federal
have
seems-
people like guarding it. We have like skeletal archers and
I-
shit.
I have a
Yep.
very important question about how people survive. Now,
Yeah.
you said most of you are alive, right?
Yeah,
You said that you can't eat meat.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
How do you grow crops when there is no sun?
You've got a point. There is no sun.
I've never thought about that before,
Secondary
and
question:
You can- you
where
can-
are
you
your
can grow
crops?
crops without sun.
No, I think-
Because putting
That's a better question.
Having your crops in a small, forted-off area is a very bad idea, because it significantly takes up space.
Well, magic, I think. I'm not the farmer, but
I'm not the farmer.
I think.
I'm not a farming
I don't
wizard
really
or
know, to
anything.
be honest. Maybe these crops are just built different?
Maybe you're built
B.
Like there are mushrooms. There are plants. that
Yeah,
don't
but
need sunlight.
we ate like actual like
I don't know if it's actually just a
vegetables
mushroom.
earlier.
Mushrooms aren't plants, but that's beside the point.
That's true.
I
They're
mean,
not.
mushrooms aren't meat either.
Yeah.
They're fungus.
Well, I'm not going to delve further on that topic.
Not unless they
Mushrooms-
pay us. Not unless they pay
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Fungi can be meat.
They're closer to meat than they are to plants. Apparently.
They grow like plants, but they're like sort of like they look more closer to the consistency of meat, I guess.
No.
And they kind of are more alive than most plants are.
Yeah. Anyway. Or like that zombie we just saw. I think that mushroom's like a lot more meat than is normal.
Yeah, mushrooms can apparently have like thoughts, I think.
Oh, that's weird.
Because there are mushrooms
That
that
is
can
weird.
like take over
You think the mushrooms
small
on that guy had thoughts?
insects.
Absolutely, without a doubt, I think those mushrooms had thoughts.
Quick question,
Maybe they were
Taco.
good thoughts.
What?
Would it still be considered undead if it was just a corpse being controlled by fungus? And if so, do you have to change your answer for me?
I mean, well, I know the answer to that.
I don't know the answer to that.
Do you want me to say the answer to that?
Sure. What's the Pathfinder approved answer?
The answer is a fungal-infested zombie is a different creature with the plant type.
Interest. Yeah, that would make sense.
So is it so? Do you change?
Makes
Does that
them
change
a
my,
living creature.
does that change my answer?
No, it's still undead.
Okay.
I mean, you know what? If that's the thing, I'm just gonna roll nature.
I
just
do not.
see if
I'm
it knows.
Taco. Did say that this was a different creature.
I'm just making sure. Just wanted to roll nature, to be honest.
I mean, there's not really anything that you can know that you didn't know before, with the heal check and the religion check.
It is a funky fungal zombie.
Yeah. As you actually, I should check what these people's name. All right. Okay.
I know.
As you're walking,
their surname is Bray because one of them is Verta.
that's the last name.
That's what a surname is.
Oh, I didn't hear surname. I just heard. I thought I heard like character's name. Their surname is Bray. I'm pretty sure they've introduced themselves. This is Herda, and this is Azra. Herda looks and says, "Yeah, despite being kind of spooky, a lot of them aren't really like undead. More so like either adjacent or just living necromancers. I hadn't actually died until like later, a couple hours ago, and
What?
You weren't undead?
With your heart got
no,
stolen?
well,
Anyway, are we there yet?
yeah, and then I did, I did a thing, to basically just make it so I like wouldn't die, but that's illegal.
I think you're quite dead, but moving on.
So
Yeah. Well, no. Well, I'm still okay. Make it so I wouldn't be
Yeah.
stop speaking and talking. Yeah, but that's illegal.
in most
um,
places.
Yeah, most
Yeah.
places. Yeah.
And
I mean,
I maybe should have mentioned this earlier. But it didn't seem pertinent. And also I didn't trust you people. And also I didn't want to get yelled at. But, yeah, I am being hunted by, something.
the Crusaders
Steve?
Collective?
No, not them. It's like it's like the necromancy police.
But-
Dead police. It's not
Yeah.
like
Oh wait.
people, it's like,
What do you know about that actually?
pardon?
The necromancy police.
You can roll
That's
a
something you would know.
knowledge planes check, if you have it trained.
Brains. No.
It's one of the ones that I do have checked and have. And,
I can also roll a planes check.
I'd say,
Let's go crit. Well.
just
I want to
Orchid.
know what a failure is before you get to ours.
Oh, you're pretty sure yeah, Orpheus, you heard that, the undead police, more colloquially known as paladins,
Yeah.
are
Figured.
paladins. But, Orchid, you would know that this is probably referring to, how do I divulge this information? There's a lot of, like,
Just DM it to
stories
me.
about,
You don't want me to share it.
about sort of, like, Reaper-esque type people. It's probably referring to something like that.
The Crusaders Collective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are all paladins
There's a
technically
lot of
against
stories about
necromancy?
people who, for whatever specific reason, managed to cheat death, but weren't specifically undead.
Yeah.
And then them having to deal
I-
with sort of reapers.
So basically, people who, agents from the afterlife, basically being like, "Hey, you're supposed to be dead."
Yeah. You can communicate this to the other people.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that.
No, I'm pretty sure the undead police are just paladins.
No, you're wrong.
And I don't know, we haven't actually had any paladin problems.
Really?
Surprisingly.
You ever
That's
met a
what we're all-
paladin or?
No, I've never met one. I feel like it might be an issue. I don't know if we did.
I think there's like a thing with paladins where they're not supposed to be here. I don't know.
That could be it. Yeah, maybe it's the spooky lands the paladins can't go.
I don't see why a paladin couldn't go to spooky lands.
Maybe
It's
we're
a
just
thing.
too cool for them. So anyways, yeah, I am in the process of being hunted. And well, I thought I was, but it hasn't really been relevant for a while. As she says that, you hear like a burst of flame crackling and fanning instantaneously, but it's not like a continued fire. And like
Fire teleport? Is this what's happening? Fire teleport?
yeah, that's typically what those sort of sounds mean. And
So she just jinxed it.
you hear her to whisper, "Oh shit, under her breath. And
Town's burned down.
right. Let me. Oh shit! I forgot to play the music. Fuck.
Is it
Let's
actually
hope
burning
this is
down?
good music. I had more trouble finding good music, so let's hope this works. Is the lighting correct? Alright, you see a, as you get, in your path, walks out, a woman,
Oh, boy.
yeah, it's a real map, I wonder what that means.
Oh,
A
man.
woman, clad in armor, points a large sword towards Herda and yells very, very dramatically, "Your soul shall be mine!"
Hello.
Hi.
How do?
Herda's like,
Where is...
shit,
I was
please,
looking
please
there.
help, please.
Orpheus, please don't.
Oh no.
I was
Please do not
just
stand directly in front of me, Orpheus.
Oh, don't stand in front of you?
You no, please.
Please do stand in front of you? Okay.
So,
I
so
don't
how
know what
was
you're
your
talking.
stroll in this forest?
How do?
I can't see.
Do not.
Vengeful.
Ah, interesting.
Ah.
I am Daedra Travis.
Orpheus
Hi,
Fire.
I don't care.
What are we looking at?
I'm Flinderall Spell Club, but everyone calls me Fluff.
Oh, okay. Can you move along now?
I
Well,
mean,
Hi, I'm Kit.
Well, I mean, it's kind of rude not to introduce yourself as
Well, I mean,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, come
What's
on.
your name?
Yeah,
yeah, what's your name?
you introduced yourself.
I think now would be a good time to roll for initiative.
True.
But she hasn't
Oh,
introduced
come on.
herself.
There's no need to be so violent.
Come
But she hasn't
on.
introduced herself.
Come on.
I don't need a name.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
but you have
do.
one.
My
Don't
job
you?
to make small talk and know people and
Most people need a name, honestly. I don't care
don't
how
know.
how
Hey, Taco, you deleted my- Matt, my
Taco,
bad,
why'd
my
you
bad.
delete it?
I should
Matt,
put
don't
more
worry
points in
about it.
initiative when we level up
it was
next.
I had a reason.
Daedra never had an initiative score.
I always
Daedra's
have such
following
a
up.
bad initiative.
Yes. Anyway, all of the rest of us rolled amazing though.
Where did I put this sheet?
I mean, I do only have a
It's been a
plus
while.
one.
Is it-
Trying to select my icon.
Hey, what is this lady's name?
Herda.
What do you mean?
Herda?
Yeah.
Heard of
No,
Bray?
Herda.
Person that we're
Herda, you
Kind
should
of.
stand way back there in case we get attacked from behind.
Yeah.
I
Get
don't-
in front of Orchid. Orchid has like a stick or something, right? You can bop him with it.
Oh, I am fairly defenseless actually.
You don't carry a weapon on you?
I think you're
Time
less
for the
defenseless than
end.
Herda.
Spell. I do have a couple of spells on me that I can help with.
You're probably less defenseless than Herda. I mean,
Or
you got in the
could we-
fight and lost your eye somehow, right?
No, I'm pretty sure he just fell out of a fork or something.
Oh, that's why you wouldn't tell us. Yeah, that's pretty embarrassing.
Wait, who are you talking
What?
to?
Talking about
What
Orchid and how he lost his eye.
is... I'm not gonna comment on that.
You ever think that maybe he just didn't lose his eye and he's just wearing an eye patch because he thinks it's cool?
I don't know if it really looked cool though, especially if it
Maybe he's trying to hide something.
like how he fell down the stairs and hit his eye.
Maybe he's got
Yeah.
Sharingan.
Okay.
I don't think you should pry.
I think we should. I think we should pry
You
right
have
here,
that
right
idea.
now.
In the middle of combat. Correction, in the middle of introducing ourselves to this new friend.
I don't care about you.
It's okay. We don't know each other
We-
that
we
well
care
yet, but
about
we
you.
will. Yeah, we care about you a lot.
Hey, is this person wielding a weapon?
Yes, they're
Yeah,
wielding
they
a
have
greatsword
big
in one
sword.
hand, apparently.
Not
Oh,
for
They
long.
said it was a big sword. They did not say it was a great sword.
Oh,
And
I
they were
assumed
not
it was a
wielding it in
greatsword.
one hand. They merely pointed it at somebody with one hand.
That is still a
Yeah.
very impressive feat if it's a greatsword.
Is it? It's not a great sword.
I mean, it's not.
It is a
You didn't
big
say it was a
sword.
great-
How big of a
Maybe
Maybe a
sword? How
bastard
long?
sword.
You can wield that with one arm if you're skilled.
How big of a sword? How long is it?
I don't fucking know. Let me see what weapon it actually is. I just said big sword. 'Cause I
Probably a
forgot.
bastard sword.
It's very likely
It's
it is
gonna-
actually a great sword.
It's a great axe, actually.
Yeah, it's a great
It's a
sword.
pretty neat
Oh,
sword.
it
Well,
is a
that-
great sword. Nice
Boom.
sword, lady. Where'd you get it?
Thank you. I got it from my boss.
Oh, you have a... Oh. Can we meet him? I
Are
want
you
a
pa-
sword.
Are you one of the
Oh.
paladins
Yeah,
in
this
the
is-
But I
in the
want a
necromancy
sword. Why
police?
can't I meet him?
This is Undead Police, just so you guys know.
Oh, you're a paladin?
Alright, Kenan, you don't necessarily have to, like... Because, I mean, you're just introducing yourself. You don't necessarily have to attack here. It's just if you want to do anything special besides talk, it is, your
I-
turn.
Do we want to keep talking? Do we want to do my... Can I delay my turn until people who are more ready to talk?
Sure. Hey, teacher, do you
Oh.
want to do anything? You can't just talk. All of
Yep.
you.
Do they look or seem hostile at all?
They did have
Oh,
point the
very,
sword at your
very
friend.
hostile.
Or acquaintance.
hostile.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to assume
Like,
this doesn't have any visual.
Don't let
bull-
that stop you.
I'm gonna assume this doesn't have any visual bullshit. Neat.
This
Uh.
woman does have a Sans eye. Look out.
Uh,
Fucking
But
knew
that's
someone
that-
would make that joke.
so I'm
Ooh,
gonna.
nice backing track.
Thanks.
I'm not gonna draw my weapon yet. I'm just gonna touch it on my back and activate legacy weapon to inflict training on it.
Taco, I'm disappointed with the name you chose for this song. But also,
Great. Alright, for Fenrel, is there anything particular
Holy
you want
shit.
to do?
I recognize this track.
Great.
Oh,
This track
Um,
fucks.
I mean, she seems like aggressive, yeah?
Yeah?
Kinda.
And she hasn't acted, so...
You can just hold your turn.
hey Taco, can I do some other stuff?
Yeah, sure.
I'm just gonna step up, and also I don't think judgment has a visual thing either, so I'm just gonna turn that on.
Yeah.
Waddle. Now the question is, I wonder if she AOs me for moving like
Are you
that.
gonna say anything that's kind and friendly to her?
Of course! But she is holding a weapon, and that will not stand, so I'm gonna attempt to disarm her.
Alright.
It's not very
roll
nice to
disarm.
point weapons at people.
A disarm is a melee maneuver, yeah?
Yes.
Cool. Let's see. That's
Why
not
did I
very
delete?
good. It is versus FF CMD since she hasn't acted, so I don't
Oh,
know.
right.
She has
Okay.
Uncanny, and there is a plus. Do we have Outflank yet, Hoshi?
I have outflank.
Okay. I forget if I picked it up. Let me check.
No, you do not
I
manage
do.
to.
Yeah, there's a +4 to that. It is 21 versus flat-footed CMD.
Yeah, you do not manage to disarm her.
I am not surprised.
I'm very saddened by that very low roll.
She rips her weapon back and glares at you.
Hi,
Um,
you're brandishing a weapon. It's rude.
That's right, it is rude.
Rock.
Do
Yeah,
you
you
want
can
me
do
to
something.
stick a bird on her, or do you want me to have Croc Rock fall back to protect Fred?
Oh,
Wait.
you know what? I'm sorry. Power attack was on for that? It was actually a 23.
Okay. Doesn't change anything.
Huh. I guess
I'm starting to think maybe this was a bad idea.
that's a surprisingly
Can
high
I-
CMD, yeah.
Do you
Can I
guys
go
want
after-
Croc Rock
can I go after the bird?
To attack, or do you want to protect?
I think keep protect.
protect.
I think that's a good idea.
Right.
Can I do my turn after Croc?
Sure. What do you want to do?
Or do you want me to
Min-
land? Do you want to ride Croc?
I do not want to ride the bird right now.
Okay. Crocwrigh's gonna protect, and also use the full defense. I think Helmet Command's gonna use that action.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Anyways.
AC like 2 or something.
Knin's gonna call out. I'm sorry about this, but you're a bit spooky. Knin's casting Oracle's Burden.
Alright.
Whoa. Yeah.
You are a bit spooky.
Will negate.
Okay, let me just figure it out.
But I
What's
wonder
the
what you.
DC?
16. It's not. It's 16. Does that? Can I have that?
I don't think that. No, I don't. I think as it's a save, it goes to the defender.
You make me very sad.
It's meat beast. Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything you'd like to say or talk about before it's her turn?
I mean, I think diplomacy has fallen.
What do you mean? Chivalry never dies.
Like, we could continue saying nice things when we beat her up.
I think that'd be funny, but like...
Wait,
Oh,
is that not the plan?
Can I roll?
So you're not gonna.
Is there a knowledge I can roll on this
Like,
thing
you
now that I've seen it?
being a little mean right now. Like, you'd like.
It is
hey,
her turn.
Person behind you needs to go back to hell or something. Like, you could be more comic about instead of waving a sword around like a lunatic.
Like, you could just do this in a business. You could have. You came here in armor. You could have come in a business suit. That's all I'm gonna say.
If I take
Yeah, you
off
could
my
have been
armor,
more-
can I?
No,
Can
we could
Wait, can you
discuss
what?
it.
No,
Yeah, can you what?
you
Can
Let her
I
finish
take her soul?
I
no,
mean,
but we
talk
can have a
aloud?
discussion about it.
that I think that depends on what you look like under there.
I think-
That is incredibly
That's
offensive,
kinda
Daedra.
rude.
You trying to flirt with me?
You
Yes.
just.
Perhaps. That also
This is-
depends on what you look like under there.
This is strange. Mortals are weird.
They
Wait,
are.
You're not mortal?
No.
Can I roll a check just now that I've seen her to know what she is?
Wait,
I'm
you've seen
gonna
her?
say. Roll me a. Do you have
Planes?
knowledge history?
I have all the knowledges trained. Yes, I'm a bard.
Yeah, roll me a knowledge history.
That's my best one actually. That's a
You
22.
don't actually know like what she is,
God,
but you know that armor
it.
is like it was super old and was used by like
Why does
it was
20 hate me?
used in a big war that raged on for a long time, and that was the armor that the people in charge wore, and that they wanted to keep protected.
That's some cool armor. Is it an antique?
Yeah. Pardon? Or
Flipping a
It's-
relaxer if her armor's antique.
yes.
Neat.
I'm a lot more interested in what's underneath the armor.
Of course you are.
You know. Did you roll a
It
fucking
sounds like she should be taking
diplomacy
mental damage
check.
at this point.
Can I make
Roll
a bluff
diplomacy.
check instead?
Are you lying about wanting to see what's under the
No,
armor?
I'm using innuendo.
I don't think that's really
Fine.
bluffing.
You can roll a bluff check.
Okay.
Well then, this is about.
That's
to-
well now, and she wins. She wins the game.
Yeah, I was about to say we win.
Alright, nice 43.
Did you
Miss-
roll? I can't see the roll.
IGR bluff.
Ah.
That's fair, actually.
Business comes first.
But it doesn't need to.
It really also, if business did come first, again, you would have come in a suit. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're
You would've
not
come
wearing
in
a suit.
and you would have been more diplomatic.
I'm,
Diplomatic.
you know, actually, I wouldn't be opposed to you coming in a suit.
Yeah, can we like
Damn
redo
it.
this encounter with you in a suit actually?
Yeah, we would probably.
We
if
we
you
will
came in a
wait
suit,
right
we'd be
here
more
for you to
inclined.
change.
Yeah, no, for
um,
sure.
I'm not that
I
big of a
don't- I
fan of
don't-
suits.
I get,
Do you own a suit? It's okay if you don't.
I'm still gonna I'm still gonna take her soul and kill everybody that's in my way. But I guess I can. I guess I could change.
I mean, Daedra can compliment your face while you do that if you're wearing a suit.
I don't know. I do not have an icon for her without armor. Nor do I have a good idea of what she looks like without armor.
She just sends.
So that shut the fuck up, Andrew. Drew, sorry. Shut the fuck up. Anyways,
Or Drew.
Just get the first icon you can find in Pinterest.
I am not going to. We're just gonna. We'll solve that debacle later.
Is she actually gonna take off the armor? Because if she
In a
does, that's
burst of blue flame, the armor disappears,
Neat.
and she's wearing a suit and has a sword.
How pretty is she?
roll a hot
I
check.
don't know.
Yeah,
Roll a hotness check.
real hotness.
I'm
check.
not going to. I can. The only thing I know about her actual appearance is that she has black hair. I hadn't thought about this before.
Well,
I really
you
don't know
should
what
have.
you're
You should have
expecting.
known what your players were gonna do, Taco.
Should have
To be
guessed.
fair, this is new territory.
You make a convincing case.
She's got a lot of scars. That's about all I can name right now.
Daedra, can't you just like eat her
Start-
sins like everyone else or something?
Well, she's not dead recently.
I mean, she could be.
Also, I don't.
I died a while back.
Yeah, I tried
See?
that already.
Oh.
I tried that when we first met her.
Do you try that
Anyways.
to everyone you meet?
Why wouldn't she?
Did you try to eat mycin when you first met me?
No, you didn't ping us dead.
Oh, that's true. Actually, what does she ping as? In my
Tell me
eyes.
about it.
With my eyes. I have my eyes. Tell me.
Her?
Yes.
She's alive.
We
I
we
don't
weren't
actually.
talking about her.
Let me check.
What'd she ping as?
If there's any specifics
Undead,
on the Death
right?
Watch spell. No, she's alive.
But you just said that she died a while back.
Or
That
Yeah.
we were talking about a
wrong
different person.
no, I thought you were talking about that person too, and I said
I'm
this
talking-
person died a while back.
Yes, that one.
I gotta fucking figure it out.
Outsiders. Moving on.
Outsiders.
Anyways,
Again,
sort of goes
Right.
into Grimm's theme, so.
If
Since
you make
you're-
it over to me, I'd probably just let you pass, to be honest.
Since you're weird, you then.
Oh, that triggers attack of opportunity?
No,
That's a
that would be a
5-step.
5-foot step.
Is it
It's a-
not? Oh, that's
it
5
is
foot.
one
that
a
is-
5-step and
that is
2 I
five.
am unarmed.
Oh.
Wait, you're
No,
unarmed?
because I was there.
Yeah.
I forgot it's 5 foot. Yeah, I should have been farther back. I'm so dumb. I was gonna
Takes
be
out
like,
a massive. Actually, I have this written down to say it better. She takes out a massive sword, and she. I need to clear my thoughts. She takes out a massive sword, and it starts to come down upon you, and as it meets, you close your eyes in anticipation, and nothing happens.
Hey,
The sword phases straight through you, and she looks at the sword in confusion.
is your sword okay?
Shit.
Can
What's
I make
up?
a check?
is that an illusionary sword? Did you get
Oh,
an
wait,
illusory
no.
sword?
I think it only affects people that she's supposed to reap.
God damn it! You aren't my target.
That is
She,
so funny.
She starts swinging at you rapidly, in like
You're new at this,
anguish,
aren't you?
and it's sort of like kind of jolts just a teeny bit as it meets, but it just comes through you.
Also,
She growls in anger.
does her AC get lower from wearing a suit now?
Yes.
We are Daedra, you are a tactical genius.
All right.
Oh, I was just assuming that her armor was glamored. That's fair though.
Okay, is it my turn?
More people should glamour their armor into suits.
True. If I wore like heavier
yeah,
armor,
it's
I
your
would.
turn.
So Orchid's just like, so you're new at this, aren't you?
Your first day on the job?
No, I've just never had to deal with other people.
So you're
I
new at
don't-
this, aren't you?
Can you use combat advice on her?
Honestly,
I don't
you
need.
know
I
what?
don't need to be taking this from you right now.
You really don't. We could just be having some nice conversation, maybe some tea.
You know what? You know what? I am going to use combat advice on her.
Maybe try hitting the one that you can hit with your sword next time,
She
idiot.
takes 50 emotional damage.
How much how much
Okay.
actual psychic damage does she take?
Orchid's just like, instead of using your sword, you could probably just punch him.
Hey, after you reap this, after you reap this person, can you come back?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you've been pretty nice. I guess we can talk.
Actually, could y'all hang out before you reap this person?
No, busy.
Like, I understand that you
Like,
care about your job, but it's really important to take breaks for your own personal health.
Fluff, business first.
But like, look,
Yeah,
Daedra,
that's why I'm
but
wearing
like,
the suit.
but personal health. You can't do business if you die of exhaustion.
It is important to take breaks.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, what?
those breaks can be after.
Which, like, what?
I don't
what-
know. This woman doesn't look like she's ever taken a break.
That's. Look. Now is not the time.
Of course it is.
I have a deadline.
Oh my
And
god.
Listen, I don't know what your name is, but it is always
Have
the
you-
time to think about your mental health.
Have you unionized yet? It sounds like you need to unionize.
I don't know what a union is.
Well, it's when you
We
form
can
a group
explain
with
that.
your.
How does the federal know what a union is?
Daedra talks
You know what?
a lot.
I wanted to do this.
Daedra
I wanted to
does
do
talk a
little
lot.
later After actually. So I'm gonna see how much more I know about undead police and see if there's like hours or something.
You
Your union.
That's not something you as a person would be able to figure out.
But would
uh,
Orpheus be able to?
Or actually, some of them would like set time limits or something as like ways to like make deals or something. But besides that, you haven't really heard of like work hours.
Weird.
Is that Orchid's entire turn, or are you gonna do anything else?
Well, let's see. I gave her combat advice.
What does combat advice
Let me
do?
just check my my
Advantage, I
team
think.
feats real quick.
Can I give her a teamwork feat?
I mean, I could, but I was gonna give everyone one, but I could if I wanted to.
Hold on, let me check
But you
something.
know what?
Not.
Could. I
Yeah,
might.
oop. Don't worry about the tree.
I'm kind of worried about that tree.
But mine wouldn't help much right now. What was the other one I had?
Wait, Daedra, aren't we also on business getting these dorks back home?
My business matters a lot less.
I disagree. Your business is very important.
We're supposed to get
Not for
these
me.
people home.
I'm just gonna perk up. I'm just going to do one mine on everyone so I can cast spells on personal spells on other people.
Oh, did you pick up share spells at some point?
Alright.
Neat.
Verta,
Verta?
Verta. Oh, what's the distance? She can make this. Verta walks up, not really caring for all this talking, and wanting to defend her sister, or their sister.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Sort of like rolls up her, or no, wait, she can't. She's wearing armor. Just kind of fucking decks the person.
Yeah.
And decks the knight, decks the businesswoman, and the businesswoman just laughs like, oh, that was nothing.
Verta, that was really uncool. We were having a conversation.
That was so uncool of you.
So,
It didn't
Taco,
matter.
are you taking my combat advice seriously? Just curious.
Isn't it a bonus to attack?
Yeah.
If it's a bonus,
Of course.
then like it doesn't matter. So yes.
All right.
But like
okay.
the advice I did give was punch Orpheus. So.
I
Well,
can't
no.
kill you mortals.
No,
But
Deja
you
was the
can't
one
kill
she was gonna
me.
attack, wasn't it?
Wait, we can't?
Well, what
Leagues above you.
what about
Dude,
what about people who aren't quite mortal?
I'm
Well,
only
I
70%.
like it's not about mortality really.
Oh, okay.
It's more like yeah.
Oh, I'm
mortal
100%
just sounded
mortal.
cool.
I'm 20 to 70% not 20 to 70% not mortal.
What race is Fluff
varies.
again?
I
Is
don't
Fluff-
know my mortal ratios.
Is
Mine
Fluff,
varies wildly depending on how I'm feeling.
Is Fluff a variant ASMR or?
Fluff is
that-
the cat folk as far as anyone can tell.
Catfolk. Okay. I just wanted to know because I'm pretty sure we had. I was told that we had multiple ASMR in the party, and then.
I'm a
pretty
cat
sure-
folk as far as anyone can tell. Anyway.
Oh,
Orpheus's turn.
It was really uncool of you to punch her, but I guess like. If I'm
Yeah,
gonna.
what the heck? That was really uncool, Verta.
I don't care.
Oh.
I mean, fair enough. Do I wanna
Nice.
perform first?
Verta, we can talk this out.
Yeah, no, fuck it. We're performing. I'm gonna 5-foot
You
step and
say
then perform.
so.
What?
If you say so.
I'm 5-foot stepping and performing, and I still don't think I have anything I can do as a bonus action.
Performing what?
Is it bardic performance?
Bardic performance, yes. I
Yeah,
forgot
but-
to mention I've
Yeah, it was
other ones.
Which?
Inspire courage. No, inspire courage.
Okay.
Right, that's what I have, right? Inspire courage, yes. So if you have inspire courage, in your buffs menu, just apply that.
I do.
I think it's a +2 at this level.
Yes.
It is a +2 at this
Are
level.
you
Yes.
inspire encouraging the businesswoman?
No, just the party.
Yeah.
What about Verna?
Well, Verta was being
Verta's
really
in the
uncool.
Verta's in the party. They're in the party. They count.
I think they're undead, so they
It
might
doesn't
not.
matter.
Oh yeah, no, inspire courage is competence.
Yeah, don't forget Pathfinder
Yeah.
Kingmaker is just wrong about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't get the bonus on fear.
They might not. I don't think they count as dead enough though.
All right, and I believe that's my entire turn because I don't get shit for bonus actions.
Yep.
I need to take some bonus action.
And then you might
spells.
want to back up some. I don't want you getting decked.
Her turn.
Alright, is that
It's
all?
Verta's turn.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my
alright.
entire turn. Yes.
I'm fucking out.
Verta, wait. God
Actually, I
dang
didn't count how much move this is. It's important.
it.
Yeah.
Herta, we just said you're gonna get you might get ambushed from that direction. Please.
that's why
I
I'm.
don't- I
coming with
honestly,
it,
I
it's
doubt that.
fine.
Herda, you think this woman's working alone? Look at how pretty she is. There's no way she doesn't have friends.
You know what? I think somebody who dedicates their life to collecting souls is the type of person that doesn't have friends.
I want to be her friend.
Hey, anyone can have
definitely ha-
friends, Herda.
Well, I
She
guess
has
I'm
a
wrong.
boss, so she probably has
Oh,
work.
But are
friends.
you guys
Verna,
trying to
You
ambush
can
me?
do what you want. Don't let them tell you what to
Yeah, I
do.
agree. I'm fucking out of here.
Yeah. I'll
Fluff is like-
be right next with you.
Fluff just looks really confused. He's like, I don't think it was a strategically sound decision to tell the person who's under attack to leave, but okay.
No, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Why did you? Wh-
It's fine.
I don't understand.
This is why I
I
am
also
tactical
told the person
genius.
that we're fighting to punch you, so.
And they are incorrect.
Fluff's like, this is why I don't have very many Pride members.
Hey, Nin, you doing anything?
Kin will turn to Orpheus real quick. So she couldn't hit you, right?
Was it me that she was attacking? I thought it was Daedra.
No,
No,
it's
it's
you.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
she attacked.
Why would she attack her
She
with
attacked.
disengage?
She attacked me because she said, "Okay." She said she's weird, so I assumed. I see. No, that did not hurt in the slightest.
So I could just do this. Kin moves up and just tries to like grab onto her leg like a very small child.
a
You
grapple
roll a
check?
grapple check?
Interesting
Or
decision.
unless you're like not trying to restrict her movement, and
Oh,
you're just
no,
trying to carry.
I'm just trying to grab. I'm not.
I mean, she could still punch you. In fact, Orchid explicitly told her that she could punch you.
Yeah.
I
Or
No,
you just-
I told her that she can punch Orpheus. Only gets that bonus to her punching Orpheus.
grapple
So,
C&D, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Oh wow, I have that.
everybody has it. You are gonna provoke doing that though, because you don't have improved grapple.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's
Yeah, you
fine.
provoke. You get hit by the massive sword. You feel a stinging and aren't hurt.
I'm curious, does
Um,
Kanin make contact with her, or does he face through her too?
That's what I was
Uh,
trying to find out.
I
No,
think
he makes contact.
Yeah. The weapon phases.
Nice weapon.
It's a cool sword.
Thanks.
Huh.
You try to grab onto her leg and she fucking kicks you. It doesn't hurt, but you get backed off.
Quick
Try
question.
again.
Okay.
Okay.
Quick question.
I think
Why
I'm
do you
going
use that
insane.
sword instead of just using like a regular sword?
I
I
mean,
told her to punch you.
It's my. I mean,
Use
it's,
your fist.
it is a weapon designed for killing specifically my target. It's also like it looks like my old sword, and also
Aw, it's sentimental.
I also like. I don't think the issue is with the sword. Wait a minute, I shouldn't be telling you this.
Anyways,
Get out of my
Daedra,
head.
get out of my head! Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
Hey,
That was
sir.
All right. Hey, so do you want to like borrow a weapon? Do you need like assistance?
You wanna borrow my halberd?
Yeah, actually, I would appreciate assistance. If
What-
you could go, the lady over there that's running off, if you could go grab her for me, I'd really enjoy that.
Don't worry, I'm right on it.
What?
I'm on my way over there right now. It's fine.
Wait. What? One second. I'm curious about something. Daedra will try and like touch her finger to the blade of the weapon. Does it pass through even her?
You just like. Wait, alright, whose fingers touching what weapon? What are you trying to accomplish here?
Daedra's trying to touch the blade of her weapon.
It stings again. It's like oh no, it's like a sharp little jolt, but yeah, it phases through.
Oh,
Like a static shock, if you will.
no additional effect even on
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Neat.
Daedra will say, "Oh, all right."
Fluff's like, is that what we're doing now?
Here, I'll assist.
Um,
Bites Orpheus again.
Do. And. 1 second. Yeah, as a swift action, I'm going to use the last round of my Bane class feature for today.
Hmm.
And I'm going to charge, attempting a trip attempt at the end.
Yeah, that's right.
Alright.
Oh my gods.
Weren't there
Oh,
like
wait,
a lot
were
of
you
square-
tripping? Oh,
Damn.
okay.
through a lot of squares that can't charge through? Do you have like dragon style or something?
Can you not?
I'm going to attempt an overrun against Orpheus. If he wants to be knocked prone, he can.
I don't.
I cannot stand Sims.
What do I roll to not?
You can choose to let me pass, or you can be overrun.
I mean, it's CMD. There's a chance that she fails, but not high.
Anyway.
What the
There's a
shit?
+2
Daedra.
to this. Sorry, there's a +4 to this.
Nice.
Oh, let me look at.
33
Fuck.
versus their CMD.
Yes, that 33. That's roughly like 20 above their CMD.
Yeah, they
Okay.
probably weren't expecting it.
Yeah,
And
you do
turn.
succeed in tripping her.
Alright, they're prone.
Oops.
Why?
That's the end of my turn.
Why?
Alright.
I just. When?
Finral's turn.
Fluff's like, oh, my bad, I didn't know we were helping you. Sorry for trying to steal your sword.
I
I am more
Fluff
just
will 5 foot
as.
step and... Fluff will 5 foot step and attempt to trip Verda.
What the shit?
Alright, try
Does
it.
that provoke? Oh, and I'm not close enough to prove.
Actually, do I want to trip or grapple? I do like grapples, so I'll go for a grapple.
Hold on.
Okay.
Don't you need a
TMB.
Is this what we're
style?
actually doing right now? Okay.
What the frick is up with my rolls?
Yeah, no, that doesn't succeed.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. What the frick?
But you do piss Verda off.
Doesn't Hoshi need like a feat to trip at the end of a charge?
What the
No. You can trip in place of an attack.
frick? Yeah.
You might
Well,
be
I
thinking
have
of
a-
a feat that lets you. You might be
So there
thinking of a
might be
feat that makes you
something
make an
from-
additional trip in place of a charge in addition to your attack. But you can trip in place of an attack in general, period.
Then
I'm
what
really
the
annoyed
fuck
by-
is the point of Kitsune style? Because that's what I get. You can perform dirty trick in place. Oh, it's dirty trick. So is that any
Yeah,
different?
dirty trick can't.
Dirty trick different. Yeah, my
Anyway,
bad.
that's all for my
I thought
turn,
I
because
thought trip
can't roll
was
for
dirty
crap.
trick. No, different things. Right.
Oh, okay. I see what Daedra
I
did.
might. Okay. Can we continue? Whose turn
Yeah.
is it?
Rocker Rock's turn.
I'm just gonna. Whoop.
I'm just so
You know what?
confused.
Sure. Rock doesn't know that we're helping, so he's gonna try to. No, he's gonna try to pick her up.
We're not helping.
Yeah,
Daedra
I
I guess
is
they'll
know.
pick grapple
Rock
attempt?
doesn't know that.
Yeah, it'd be a grapple attempt.
Yeah, roll grapple.
You can indeed move people after grappling them.
Yeah, just CMB.
I am so confused. Why?
Plan. It's fine. Where do I go to grapple? Ugh.
I think it's an attack. You go and roll CMB. Yeah, attack. Right under melee and ranged. CMB. That?
Oh, thanks,
No,
Rock.
right.
You're useless.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, there is
surprisingly does not manage to.
a prone bonus.
Oh, oh, right. What is the prone bonus?
Hey,
4.
it's +4. Also, does Krokorok have improved grapple or any such short thing? Like the grab?
I don't
I
think
mean-
so.
Still provoke
Probably
then.
not. Let me do a double check because I think I do have the feats written down. No,
Right.
he does not.
Hmm.
That's a innate rock thing.
not.
Mm,
What's wrong, Hoshi?
Yeah.
Oh, Hoshi's gonna attack the
It's just a
bird.
little provoking, not a big deal.
just a little provoking.
If you
Don't
attack my
attack the
bird, you're
bird,
going to
please.
get cursed.
Why are you attacking
Don't
the bird? It's
attack the
helping.
bird, please.
It's helping, Daedra.
Mm,
Helping.
Sure.
I'm so...
It is helping, as far as can be told anyway.
Actually, or wait.
That would be really hard to assess in the middle of combat, but yeah.
Yeah, you managed to grab the.
From a being
Girl.
that cannot speak who is picking up someone you are trying to get to someone.
So
Oh,
you-
yeah, I mean, it's not really picking her up so much as holding her down, but that's valid.
It is.
You can like.
Mid-grapple. It hasn't moved yet.
Oh my god.
And like, you saw how Orchid was acting earlier, where he didn't really seem all that interested in helping her, really. Like this person specifically.
Which one? The bird?
Alright.
It's hard to say, really.
See, but does Orchid want to?
Yes.
Help her. This woman.
No.
Okay. Then no AOO.
Anyway. Whose turn is it?
What the fuck are we doing?
Oh, it
Does
says-
a 15 beat their CMD?
Yeah, no, you have grappled her.
Okay.
Good job.
Walk. Walk.
Attack of opportunity. Let me roll an attack of opportunity real quick. Hold on. I've closed my
No.
sheet for some reason.
Alright.
Why is my sheet
Alright,
not opening? Okay, there we go.
That's the end of her turn.
I'm attacking. Real quick, hold on.
Yeah, it does so.
Her AC is lowered because she's wearing a suit and not her armor, remember.
You managed to hit? Actually, let me check. What's your dex bonus? Yeah, you definitely managed to hit. But it's sort of like, it just kind of has. She just kind of ignores it and like shrugs it off,
Yeah, that tracks.
and it barely even like pierced her skin.
Okay.
All right,
So,
or
you're not. So I think you should be able to do your job, but you should also have to work for it. So, do. She attacked me. I don't care.
Can you say that again? You cut out right when you said what you were actually doing.
No, because I didn't actually see what I was
Oh.
going to be doing yet. I'm moving over here,
Okay.
and I'm going to make overgrowth happen.
All right. Okay.
It should be a 50-foot radius.
Oh wow, that's big.
That
Yeah,
is
it's
no
like,
dire battlefield.
Let me double check that.
Is it like an aura or?
It's an aura, yeah.
It's not
15?
centered on him.
It's centered on me, but it doesn't move with me.
Did you say 15 or?
50.
50. Okay,
50
I
maybe.
don't have.
I am double checking.
I don't have an AOE for 50, so we're gonna have to use our imaginations.
You can. Oh wait, yeah, it wouldn't be centered on me.
Where are you centering it?
Oh my
On
god.
me.
Okay, 1 second. Let me see what I can do.
All right, and I
Hold
heard
on.
the rules for that being really hard to find. So,
I'm trying to check it. Hold on.
overgrowth
It's under
rule.
one of these tabs.
I remember the overgrowth rules being in a really weird spot that's hard to dig for. One second.
Which one of your corners are you
Season's
centering that
Veil.
on?
This would be
Hey,
the.
Core?
What's up?
I hate to break it to you. That's diameter.
Oh, I
radius.
always do that.
That'd be Mineral
It is
Bloom.
definitively Fluffineral, the entire right side of the map.
It's a
and-
20-foot radius.
Oh, it's only 20-foot radius? That's a lot easier to do. It's almost what I drew.
It's
Is
centered
this
on
radius?
me.
Hmm.
1 second, does this work? I
Oop.
have so much sheath.
Oh, that also works.
Alright.
Which one of your... Oh.
Oh.
I thought you had it.
I thought you. Alright.
1 sec.
Alright, I got it. This is the
What?
right size. Right, get done.
It is not that the squares aren't big enough.
Oops.
Yeah, no, the thing you have is centered on a corner, and his thing is centered on him.
Yeah, that's why I deleted mine.
Okay, we're good.
There you go.
Oh wait, I might want to move a little further. Wait, no, I can't. Never mind. Can I? I have a 3-foot movement, I think.
I'm
Can
gonna
you
go look
move
at the
the
heavy undergrowth.
square on me? Hold on.
This is definitively not a square, but yes, I will move it.
Move it over here.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Yeah. Heavy undergrowth costs 4 squares of movement to move into, and provides concealment with a 30% miss chance.
What did you even guess that did that?
That is
use
a
the
nice
keys-
thing I can do as my class.
Yeah, it's a class feature.
What class?
It's from Season Sage, the druid archetype. Alright. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Now, you did just try to grapple them.
Yep, rolled a 3 though.
Alright, 1 second. Let me check their sheet a bit. Alright, they're just gonna fucking punch you.
Oh no. They don't provoke, do they?
No.
Cool. It's good to know they have improved.
I take it that doesn't hit.
Nope.
Alright. End of turn. Orpheus! What's up,
I don't know
buddy?
what we're doing here. I'm just so confused.
I don't know what's happening here either.
The answer
Like,
depends
most
on
of
the
the party is-
individual.
What are we? What? I don't think there's anything I can or want to do, because I'm just so incredibly disappointed.
Fair enough.
So I think I'm just gonna hold action. Just gonna go up and stand next to her and hold my action.
Alright. Ernest's gonna try and get out of the grapple. What do I do? What the fuck is the grapple?
It's a combat maneuver. CMB versus CMD.
Or
Okay.
she can attempt
Or-
an escape art. Correct?
Yeah, or escape artist.
Is the DC different?
No.
No, they're both CMD.
It's based on my CMB.
One you can natural 20, the other you can't, as relevant info.
Also, the one that you
Yeah.
can natural 20 gives you control over the grapple rather than just letting you escape,
It also, you can choose to just let go immediately.
which most people do.
Well, does that beat your CMD?
You don't.
Yeah, makes sense.
Don't.
Are they
I
gonna
wish I
get
could roll
up?
17s.
Huh? Oh yeah, I guess they are gonna stand up.
They do provoke.
Yeah, you wanna?
I'm not going to hurt her.
Deidre, you're not gonna hurt her either? Question mark.
Thinking. No, it's their
Unless
kill.
I can like trip his
You
grapple
can't.
bad.
You
No?
could
Okay.
he could attempt to trip her for standing up, but she would it goes off before she stands, so it wouldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Alright, Kanin, your turn.
Nin just looks at everything that is going down. Nin walks up to the armored woman and just... Why?
Choose
hug her.
your
Are you gonna hug
allegiance.
her again?
It is literally my job.
It is her
That's your-
job.
Like, I get it's your
It is
job.
her job.
I get it's your job, but did you have to make all of this happen?
I didn't do
can't
this. This
control
is your
how-
fault.
She can't control
We're
how
not
attached
your
you
you
and Daedra is.
specifically fault. I don't actually fucking know who you are. But this is just a general you people is happening.
Yeah,
You could
she's
just-
not in control of how attracted to her Daedra is.
Why did...
Could be a more.
I
You
can't-
could have been
can't-
more professional, though.
I can't see a thing in this forest, and everyone is fighting each other now, apparently. I just don't like you.
It happens.
I don't like you either. I'm
I like you.
just trying to do
I
a
don't.
simple thing.
I don't really have a problem with you. I have less problems with you than I do with the people who I've been traveling with for 2 days.
My
3
problem
days?
is you're trying to kill that lady who is nice.
She is dead already, so technically you wouldn't be killing her.
Well, you're gonna be.
And
Look,
I'm so tired.
What's up?
Can I just grab at her again?
alright, roll CMB.
I was desperately wishing I put light on my cantrip list so I could light her armor, but
What armor?
What armor? Their ducks?
light her suit.
Does not go through.
I
Kicks
wish
you off again.
go.
Stupid rat.
That's incredibly rude.
He's not a
You
brat.
just
He is. How
walked
old
up
are you,
to me and
Kanin?
said you didn't like me.
Now
Okay,
you're trying to kill people.
I'm allowed.
I mean, it is her
Okay,
job. It is her
Okay,
Do you
job.
we-
have? Do you
With fight.
We kill people all
have
the
a
time.
warrant?
What person have we killed?
I kill people all the time.
I primarily kill animals.
You seem
Oh,
like you need to work this out.
Can
Yeah,
you
I
just
do
like
feel
come back
cool right
later?
there.
Please. Can you please just come back later? We can have a discussion about this.
Like,
Daedra
Morpheus,
can't
roll
seem to
diplomacy.
Daedra can't seem to think straight because of you're here, so
Come on. Come on. Come
What
on.
would you do if some
Come
Daedra
on.
could Otherwise,
Damn it! Why? Why can't the dice be nice to me for once in my
Look,
entire
you
life?
can
Hey,
talk it out now while I'm grieving.
Orpheus.
I
I
can't.
hate to remind you, you can use perform strings in place of diplomacy.
Oh, can I do that instead right now?
Looks at my
Just
In
put it as a
general,
bonus.
period.
Okay, so I'm gonna. That's a 30 then.
It's a 30.
That's a 30. You're a baby.
what's up?
Taco is trying to figure out how this works.
What, the DC for diplomacy or something? I'm confused.
No, Taco's trying. I mean,
We're
presumably that's
ruining,
not
we're
the
ruining Taco's
reason.
plans.
Everything appears to be going great.
Half of the parties. At odds with each
This
other.
is such a dysfunctional party. Why
Wait,
do we like
parties are
this?
supposed to function?
Yeah.
Nah. Interesting. How do y'all feel about badgers?
They're alright.
Hmm. Interesting. Did you know badgers can rage?
yes.
Like, you mean like in Pathfinder they have that as an ability, or just in real life?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot stand simps.
Oh, that's a shame. I guess you can't send me
Is there a
then.
simp in our vicinity?
Yes, right there. Points at Daedra.
Hmm. I can't see what you're pointing at.
Orders from above.
I can't see anything.
I don't think,
Why are you blind?
Deja, I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. I don't think that's true.
I checked.
Oh.
Okay, it's better if you're doing it because of your god or something, but also, I don't...
Not the only reason.
It's not the only reason. Hi, I'm
Alright,
Dragon.
sorry.
Welcome back.
Alright. I say that to She looks at you and says, "Ugh, why do you need to... Can't you just give her to me? Why do you need to take time?
Okay, I can't just give her to you. We can
Why
work
not?
this out later. I do need to talk to my party right now, though.
So far as I know, this is the teams.
Here,
Team
you know
I
what?
think Orpheus and Kinnan are the same.
How
Wait,
I'm
about...
pretty sure Orchid is with Kanin. Oh, actually no.
How about you go and talk, get it all sorted out, and I'll go get my lawyer.
You have a lawyer?
That'll
You
do.
don't?
Yes, of course she has a lawyer.
I have a lawyer.
I don't.
I just didn't expect you to. I
I
don't know.
My
Flop,
own
it is
lawyer.
me.
Daedra is my lawyer, I guess.
Hey Orpheus. Hey Orpheus, do you have
A lot of movement.
Woodland
That's a lot of different-
Stride?
Does Woodland Stride even help with that?
Yes.
No,
That's
I don't.
peculiar.
But also, is combat, like, paused?
No.
Yeah, I
No.
guess.
Is it?
I got a
Please.
30 on that diplomacy.
Yeah, she did
Please.
literally just say. You can
Okay.
take the time you want. And then I'll get my lawyer, and then we can talk this
Okay.
out
What
and
the
have
fuck?
a legal, diplomatic encounter.
What's your name?
So, I'm sorry, what ability made this difficult terrain again?
That
was-
would be
Overgrowth?
Verdant Bloom. That's
Oh.
It creates heavy undergrowth. See page 426 of the Pathfinder RPG core rulebook. It is
Hey.
just. It
Oh,
is
that's-
not like it grows. It is just a part of the terrain.
Hey, what
So
the
with
fuck?
this ride, would be able to
I just
fight
made
us.
it difficult terrain.
All right. How long do you need?
When all these plants go away. It's like
What?
They don't.
6 hours.
So you want 6 hours? I can give you that.
All right.
That's a lot of time to talk.
What's your name?
GM. Random name generator.
Oh my God.
fantasy woman.
You didn't give this woman a name?
Of course not.
No.
Why don't you
To be
expect
honest, I don't
us to
actually
be
think she
doing this?
had a name in character, but I'm changing that now.
Shit.
So what's your name?
1 second. I haven't used it in a while. I need to remember it.
Tucker, do you want me to start DMing you names?
Name her
It's
Synecdoche.
fine. I have a random name generator. It'll be fine.
Her name is Synecdoche.
Yeah,
Her
actually, you know what?
name is Synecdoche.
Actually, it's 10 minutes. It lasts.
Just 10 minutes or 10 minutes per level?
Just 10 minutes. We can keep the talking time to 6 hours if you want.
Fluff's like, what are we talking about, Daedra?
Danger, what the
I
don't
fuck?
know.
All right. I think it was Junia.
Junia, do you need a lawyer? I will be your lawyer.
I have a lawyer.
Do you need a better
Do you need
lawyer?
a
I
second
kind of
lawyer?
thought you would be the lawyer for these people.
Oh
What?
no, I'm not on their side.
Yeah,
I'll
Fluff's like,
be the lawyer on these people as impartial.
It is against lawyer etiquette to go on a incorrect side.
I mean, I'm gonna go get us some snacks. Do you guys have any particular type of game you
I'm
want?
just gonna be a unbiased party here.
Fluff,
That's
I
not
am going
nice.
to be real. I don't think there is game here.
Aw, but I wanted to go hunting.
We have not seen game here so far.
Hey, I found birds. I guess those weren't near here though.
Danger, what the shit?
Correct.
Anyway,
Anyway.
let's do lawyering real quick.
All right.
What's up?
What the fuck?
He disappears in a puff of smoke, or in a puff of fire.
By
Thank
divine mandate, I am in the right.
Why? Explain.
Oh, well, I asked my god mid-combat.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yes, there was a conflict in her domains. And I asked, and she said, this is the correct side, so I am going with the correct side.
I do not believe you.
Fair.
In the slightest.
That sucks.
You don't know my god. So with all due respect, that means nothing.
It also, you don't have to believe her. It's what happened. I also don't know her god, but this is pretty par for the course for Daedra.
I get wanting to follow what the god said, but I don't want this woman to die.
Okay,
She's
but
already
why?
dead.
Yeah, why are you
already
on this
dead.
woman's side? Because you found her
Most
first?
of the people here are already a lot of
Incorrect. They are undead. She is dead.
Yes.
She's dead.
That's true.
There's a very distinct difference, but I'm being a impartial party here, so
I am completely
What
not
are your
opposed
guys'
to
stance?
undead. whatsoever.
And then why don't you want her to get got?
Yeah, why
I
don't
just
you want her to
generally
get...
don't.
Because
If-
we've known her for much longer than we've known this rando.
I
Yes,
mean,
but we've known her
the
for
lady-
like a couple of hours, if most.
wait, so you're saying that if we met that lady first, then you'd want to kill this lady?
And also, well, we've known her siblings
And,
Yes, and?
for a
And
may I remind you of the circumstances in which we met her, where she was stumbling through the woods, completely unaware of her surroundings, didn't even know she was dead.
I
Fuck,
mean,
this is some pretty
First
fancy
I wanna
reasoning.
die again.
you
Quite
guys
frankly,
aren't
I don't.
really bringing
I
up
haven't
the-
trusted her since ever.
That's fair, but like, she's already
Okay,
dead alive now.
mm, 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 mm.
Is Bird still, or is Crocker Rock still grappling her?
Yes.
All right, Bird is gonna try and yank her out.
I'm gonna try and restrain Verta.
Yeah, Fluff moved over here, seeing Verta move over here.
All right.
Oh no, we have to wait for the discussion first. What's your stance on this?
Mine.
Yes.
it is their
I don't
sister.
My sister
Why?
to go to the afterlife. So
Why
I never
not?
see her again.
Who said you'll never see her again?
Yeah.
That-
Presumably, when you go to the afterlife, then you can see her again.
Accidents happen regardless of your lifespan. You will be heading there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do we know we'll meet? I would like to spend this lifetime with her.
Interesting.
Well, sucks for you. You're both dead. Good
you
luck.
are. Yeah, you don't currently have a lifetime.
Your lifetime's over. Your goal is complete.
Yeah, you kind of have already exceeded your, stay.
I disagree.
And yeah, according, according.
Hold on.
I don't think people should have expiry dates.
Can I
Good for
Here's the
you.
entire thing.
can I do a
I
quick
mean,
history check?
overpopulation would be a massive problem if people didn't have
I think
expiration dates.
I think death should be avoided at all costs.
Can I do a quick history
good
check
for
on?
you.
Though.
Fuck.
I worship
Yeah,
the goddess of undeath, and you, my friend, are incorrect.
Really?
Avoided at
What
all
goddess
costs.
is
is a
that?
bit
I
extreme.
am a druid, and there is a cycle of life.
Also, avoided at all costs is how you end up with people going insane and being bitches, or trying to rule the world, or
If death should be avoided at all costs, what do you do to stop the murderer who is killing everyone?
uh-huh.
You
Hmm,
can't kill them without breaking your own law.
Well, you mean you arrest
put them in the cage.
point?
Okay, and then they
Okay,
kill themselves, and you've still lost.
I mean, they killed
Mhm.
themselves. You didn't kill them. Anyway, that's beside the point.
Can I do a quick history check on the restorers real quick?
No, you already had your chance to do that.
Did
Sorry.
could I get a refresher? Because I'm pretty sure I rolled pretty well on that.
I don't remember, but I think you did. The Restorers
What alignment are they?
are basically a cult, who believe, as is sort of evident, that I guess I don't know if cult's the right word, whatever, that life should be capped at all costs, and that life should be capped at all costs. That sort of stuff.
Hold on.
Hey, Daedra,
I do just need to.
Yes.
does your god think they'll meet in the next life?
Taco? Does my god think they'll meet in the next life?
No.
Oh no!
Daedra refrains from answering.
I mean, you have amazing bluff. Even if you
How-
do answer, I won't know.
How well preserved is
What are you
your
talking about?
history?
Lawyers don't lie, Core.
How well preserved is your history and legacy?
I don't know.
Not very well at all. I
Not at
presume.
all.
I mean,
if
it's like
if
it's
she
pretty,
dies,
we're not.
will anyone ever be able to?
Oh, you mean
remember
my
her.
specific legacy? Yeah, no, I mean, like, with like our father's pretty important around these parts, and we're by extension pretty important around these parts. We do have a bit of a legacy,
So
yeah.
you would be remembered then?
Do you
You
have
have
goals?
is it documented anywhere?
I don't know.
wait, what's this lady's name again?
Herda?
Herda.
Herda. Herda, do you have any goals that you want to achieve other than living?
Well, I want to not die.
Other
you
than
know what
that.
I mean. You know what I mean. I want.
Other than that.
Other than that,
Yeah, I mean, life is
well, I
not.
want to get better at necromancy, and
That sounds like a wanting to live.
It sounds like wanting to live. Do you
it's
have a
also
goal
wanting
that
other
has-
people to live.
Okay.
I generally want to have a good time. Like,
I mean, that's just
Best
basic.
I can do for
If you had
as a lawyer is give you enough time to achieve something you really want to do.
Yeah, like if we could like cross off some shit on your bucket list, then I think I could have a at least clearer conscience about this whole thing.
I
'Cause
think if
I
you
am
could
try-
get me like what 10 years, that'd be fine. At
I mean, we
minimum
could make
10
a-
years, I would
years
be
to
okay with
achieve
settling
what?
for something like that.
Because it can't just be a flat 10 years. You have to have something you need to achieve in those 10 years.
And then as soon as
I'm
you achieve
listening.
it, she'll. No, that's actually if we can just get
A goal.
to get a goal, and we can get your death or your
Get a goal,
passing
like,
delayed.
Yeah.
Then,
All right.
and you'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
I don't think
know
we
what sort
have
of
that
goals-
long. She's on a deadline.
We can discuss and like.
Yeah, we can give you a deadline, but we have to give importance to it. We have to make sure that there's a reason to delay it.
I don't know. Normally, my job was to just generally help people out, and like our job is to take care of people and stuff. But that's not really
We
something
just
I
need
can
like a
quantify
feat.
in
We need a quantifiable feat that we can have as a goal.
There's this one structure of the Morvenan faith. This one location. I don't have a good idea where it is, but it is a like I think it is like a plant statue of somebody very important to our goddess, and finding that would be pretty cool.
So okay, you want to make that your goal?
Your goal to be to find that statue. You
Yeah.
have to do it within 10 years.
Yeah.
That sounds like
I guess.
I mean, if you're okay with.
Try to get you 10 years. We can't guarantee it. Just letting you know.
What's her name's name? The Reaper girl.
Junia.
Junior.
Yeah, I highly doubt that Junior's deadline allows for another 10 years.
I agree.
No, we can extend things.
We can discuss their deadline.
She's working with a bunch of immortals. They have time.
They got time. We can sort something out.
This is up to the debate between the lawyers at that point.
Time is important, and regardless, you've already extended your existence further than they wish to allow.
Actually, how important is this goal finding that statue? We need to play that.
It's like lost.
We have to make it like. How does that benefit anyone else other than you?
It's an important religious location, is it not?
It's cool.
Yeah, I could. It's cool. I could try and restore. I could try and restore it. Like I could try to get there and then restore the statue. And like I've already trained in keeping things alive. That's like my goal.
All right, I think we can work with this.
Yeah, I think we can work with this, and I won't feel like an awful person.
I don't know if we can work with this, but I think we can talk to Junior about it.
Well,
No, we're
I don't
gonna
think I
talk,
asked
we're gonna
you.
talk to our lawyer. It's fine. I'll be the. Orpheus, do you want to be the representative? I'm just a impartial party.
Yeah, I can represent. I can represent. Where is?
I think I just ate a
Junior?
fucking chicken bone.
Oh,
Nice.
unfortunate.
Is that in real life or
Yay,
in character thing?
That's in real life.
So the in-universe condition was when all of the overgrowth isn't as overgrowthy, which is
Yeah.
20 minutes. So
Verda, something I think that you, as well as the victim, need to understand is that, despite the fact that you wish to stay alive at all costs, you aren't alive anymore.
Okay,
That is a
cool.
distinction that needs to be made.
Why?
Well, I just don't think that living
Well-
for living's sake is worth anything, you know?
it's
May not
what
be
you do
cool
with
for
life. You
them.
can't just live just to live. You have to do something with it.
Daedra, Daedra will, Daedra will cast Inflict Wounds, and attempt to just press it into his shoulder.
Who's?
Verda's.
Yeah.
Oh.
There?
They are they that,
all right.
by the way.
Roll the fucking
Doesn't that heal?
inflict wound damage.
Is Verda?
Heals if they're undead.
Okay.
Verda's
Alright.
undead, not dead.
Correct.
They just kind of, some wounds from earlier have definitely healed. They raised
Alright.
their eyebrow.
You see that? Those are people
Yeah.
who are on your side of the border. Daedra will then cast it on her.
Oh, okay.
I imagine no response.
Perfect.
Yeah, no response.
All right. Those are people who are on no border. They are dead. They have ceased. Daedra will say, "Can I get a volunteer from those of you who are alive?"
Sure.
I'm
I'm
gonna fucking stab.
What's up?
Is a perfectly wounded.
That's inflict wounds at fluff.
Ow. Let me make my will save to reduce, but yeah.
Yeah. Where Daedra makes contact, there's like a sizzling and you feel pain. You
Ow.
fail.
Yeah, I know.
The difference between these things are very important, especially to me.
I see, but why does that mean I have to leave?
Simple. They're not dead, or they're not dead, and they're not undead, and they're not alive, which means they shouldn't exist.
Yeah, by all means.
What if my goal was instead to figure out some sort of ritual to enter either a state of new life or a state of unreal undeadness?
Do you think they'll accept that answer?
I do not think they'll accept that answer.
Answer
I'm
me
gonna be
truly.
entirely honest with you.
Fucking no!
You already
You know their
died,
goal.
basically.
You have died. You are in a state that is neither dead nor you're in a state outside the cycle. The cycle of undeath, even. A state that shouldn't exist.
It's very strange.
If you somehow made yourself a true undead, that would basically put you back into the cycle.
I mean,
But-
Except you've already broken it.
You've already
Yeah, I was
broken
about
the
to say.
cycle, and
Already broken the
You
cycle.
have not.
is the
if the
thing.
description of necromancy
So there
cops
there
is
is a little
accurate,
gray area there. Well, where to be
Yep.
undead in the first place, you have to break that cycle.
no, you break the cycle of life. You don't break the cycle of undeath.
That is true.
Can I, like, do community service instead?
No.
I don't think so. I'm
But
going
we're-
to
Why
be
not?
entirely honest with
Not
you.
so simple.
Getting you to complete some task before you die for real, for your
as
pass,
close
is
to
the
community
closest
service
thing
as
we're
you're
probably
gonna
going to be
get.
able to get.
I don't even think you'll manage that. You've already defied their laws. There's no reason
you're
they should
really trying
let
to get
you
the closure
continue
on this,
defying those laws for any longer.
I
That's the
tried to
point of
attack that
dealing
woman
with
and
the
it.
lawyer in the first place.
I barely
is
managed to
to
do
get
anything to
that
that.
extra amount of time.
I tried to attack that woman and barely managed to scratch her, and she wasn't even wearing
Probably could
armor.
have put up a good fight if we actually tried, but
But not a well. We could have put up a good fight, but then there comes the issue of we just killed an agent of some immortal being.
There is
Yeah,
no win case here for you.
Yeah, I don't like opposing myself to an organization like that.
you're
Fucking
gonna
dumb
you're
rat.
gonna be hunted whether you like it or not. Just giving up and getting like maybe some extra time if we're able to is as best as you're gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Oh.
you want to be constantly chased for the rest of your unlife?
I wouldn't appreciate that either.
Well, that's the best you're probably going to get, because personally,
I don't really care very much.
I
I do
didn't.
know that if you
like
fail, you're definitely not gonna get
we-
anywhere.
I didn't get the
basically
time to think
without
about it in the
condition.
moment.
Like, she already found you.
Yeah. If you already found you, you'd have to like leave this entire location if you want to run some more.
You put your village at a lot of threat if you continue like this.
I didn't have the time to think earlier, but now that I'm looking at it, this does seem to be. Yeah, this does seem to be the best outcome for all parties.
Yeah.
Kanin, what is your thoughts on the matter?
Everything you said makes sense, but this still doesn't feel right. They
It
invited us.
doesn't.
We're in
Kanin,
their woods. Listen, we're in their woods. They invited us into their fort. We're just gonna let their sibling die
Yes.
again?
They're already dead,
Well,
I'm afraid.
They
Yeah.
are already dead. We're not letting them die. This is
Strictly
this is technically
speaking.
against their beliefs, but not ours.
Strictly
Okay,
speaking,
I am not dying, but it is a big negative thing for me and the people around me.
Kanin.
Yes.
I mean, is it?
Yes!
I mean, I'm sure that Herda is very that Verda will be very upset. But like, what happens if you're gone?
Kanin.
Hmm.
Strictly speaking, she isn't in existence, and things that don't exist shouldn't exist.
You're not wrong, but as long
Like-
as I can talk to her, she's a person.
Incorrect.
no.
Correct.
Were I differently focused, I
Lot
could
of-
create things that you could speak to, but they would not be real.
I mean,
No more than a mirage.
technically, we also did talk to a tree earlier.
They are a mirage, a mere
That
facsimile
tree
of life.
lives.
Yeah, that
and
tree's
only-
real.
But that tree isn't a
Yeah.
person, and you said anything
That
you
tree
could
was
talk to
real
was
The
a
in
tree
real
person.
life.
is a person,
Like-
as long as I'm talking to them.
If you
Yeah, I
create a
can't believe
mirage,
you took away the gift.
Strictly
then-
speaking, that tree is life.
Can
It is an embodiment of life.
Yes.
if you create a mirage, it didn't exist before, but she did.
Correct.
She did, but
They
now
are
she shouldn't.
nothing but an echo of something that existed previously. They represent nothing.
Also, isn't there like a thing where you can speak to dead? That's also pertinent here.
I do it every time I eat someone's lies.
Yeah, what about it?
But
Can
she's
speak to those who are
technically
dead.
not dead. Do
They
my
are technically dead. Just they've died so eternally long ago that it cannot be something I can replicate on them. As
Well,
with
no.
all magic involving the dead, there are limits.
She died like 2 hours ago.
Incorrect.
Did she not get her heart ripped
She-
out 2 hours ago and
She
died
came out
then?
of the cycle. She came out of the cycle 2 hours ago.
Oh yeah, I guess. But she wasn't dead before that.
She
She wasn't
actually a
undead
good
before that.
point.
I don't think there's
You-
ever a point
you-
at which she was quote
You
unquote
were being
dead.
hunted before you got your heart ripped out, right?
No. I was I reached non-death after my heart was ripped out.
But you performed the ritual
Okay,
beforehand, so
so-
you knew this was
so-
going to happen then.
You weren't. That actually helps your case because you haven't been running away for that long.
I mean, does it?
I don't think it
Yes.
does.
I think
I
it
don't
does
think it
a
does
little
either.
bit.
Not
It
really.
gives
I
her
mean,
more
It
time
does
to.
a little bit. It means that you can get more time because
I mean,
you
shy
haven't
of, like-
been actively running away for that long.
Shy
Sure,
of
sure.
that's
Fuck,
shy of breaking the statute of limitation. That's not how that works.
Orchid. I do not think if they're hunting her after such a small amount of time, then no, there's no reason they'd allow for an extension. There's no, oh yeah, you haven't been running for us this long, so yeah, you can run free a bit longer.
Yeah, no, it's like the sentence doesn't worsen if she continues
True.
to evade it.
Then again, the thing
Sorry,
is, we can, if we can make a deal, we can possibly get her more time and ensure that there is no future issues with this and no more trying to escape.
It would be
And it would
Yeah,
be easier on their
basically, once the
part.
time is up, you will willingly, once you complete your task or when the time is up, you will willingly turn yourself in.
There's-
That's
Yes?
the thing
There
we're
are
going with.
very few ways to enforce that, and there are very few ways to force them to be honest about that.
There are a few ways
Yeah.
actually.
well, there are ways. The issue is like no matter what is said, the like normal response for anyone in Herta's situation is to use the time that they are given to try and escape the verdict. It's obviously something that
True, but there are ways of
What's her
preventing
face
that
wouldn't
as
want.
well.
If you can just put a timer on her, I mean.
that's still the same issue that I just described.
Well, no. If we just put, if they can just cast something on her that sets off after a certain period of time, and it just happens.
I don't know if they have
If they
that
could do that, they
magic.
would have done it already.
Yeah, if they have
Done
magic
that already
capable
if they
of
could.
instantly claiming people, they would have.
I don't know. It could be delayed touch spell. I don't fucking know. I'm not a fucking death cop.
Hey, there's ways with curses.
Yeah. So.
One second, I need to download the Ace Attorney theme.
No, I think this discussion is pretty much over.
Yeah. Though Daedra, you weren't helping.
You can just like lie. You're good.
I
at
mean-
that.
Don't bring up any counter arguments for the lawyer, Daedra.
No guarantees. I have my own stake in this case.
For real.
As a impartial party, I will have to request that you do not
clearly
help
not
the
Actual
other side.
problem.
That-
Has it been
Alright.
10 minutes yet?
All right. I am proclaiming myself a witness.
Okay.
I am
that
evidence.
Is acceptable.
Hi.
Hi, evidence. I'm dad.
Like, gonna be real? You don't qualify as an impartial party because you knew the party in question prior to the incident.
No, I don't really care about her.
I'm not caring and knowing her. You still don't qualify as impartial.
No, I'm pretty impartial.
I mean,
Whether
technically-
you think you are impartial or not does not mean you are legally impartial.
We're in the middle of the woods. I don't know. If
Anyone could claim to.
We're not having
anyone
a
could claim
court
to not
case.
care about her.
We're not having a court
Correct.
case at the moment, though.
Well, like I'm just saying, Verda could just as easily claim to be impartial.
Well, how do you know
because
this?
Verda can't because Verda actually has attachment.
I mean,
Verda is related by blood, so
there
I
is
don't
no
think it's
one-
possible to.
it's only word versus
I
word
do
to say
not
that you
have
are not attached.
attachment to the defense to the.
Well, yeah, but
part.
that's just on your word. There's
Has
no
it
way
been
to tell
10
that.
minutes yet?
Yeah, I think so. Shall
I have
I?
stuff I have to prepare.
The plants wither away.
Alright, let me download the fucking lawyer icon.
Oh my
Oh, I
god.
forgot she was lawyering up.
Oh my god.
For the state. Stay
Now,
next to
alright,
your client.
hear me out. What if
Uh-huh.
I beat one of them in a music contest?
What, you're gonna freaking... What are you gonna do?
That
Play
would
the
be
freaking
up to the
violin?
lawyer to accept that request.
What are you gonna do? Freaking play the fiddle?
Nah, beatboxing.
Maybe. You don't know me.
Do you have a fiddle?
Shit, who's who?
Are we going
Alright.
all double wind down to Georgia on this?
Verda looks and says, "You don't know how to play any instruments."
Yes, which is if she wins, that'd be impressive.
What if I get really, really lucky? Shut up.
Getting really lucky at playing an instrument.
Yeah,
You know
Bert,
how
haven't said
insulting
much.
that
Is
is?
that a reference to the song?
Herda, you haven't said much. What is your take on the situation besides not wanting to die?
I would have said a lot,
Are you talking
actually.
to
Verda
No,
did say a lot.
or Verda?
Both said a lot.
Didn't
Or like, who are you talking to?
I said Herda.
His client.
Yeah, Verda. My take on this, I don't want to go to the afterlife
What did I
Okay.
just said besides specifically that?
because there are people who care for me. There are people who I care for. I have duties. Going to the afterlife, I don't want to. Oh, you said, I haven't learned to play an instrument yet.
See, the problem here is life for life's sake is not a life worth living.
That's
Yes.
not. That's not your decision to make.
I
I
mean,
have-
it's not
I
a
do shit
decision that
for
I
other
am making.
people.
It is
I
a
keep our
statement that I'm
place.
saying.
I'm learning and I'm protecting people. Those sound like fine duties.
They are,
I'm living
but they're
to
not.
learn and I'm living to keep others safe.
I guess.
I'll live and learn, hanging on to the edge
Also
tomorrow.
living to keep others to stay living.
Yeah.
That is, I would
Isn't
argue,
in their
is
best interest.
I mean,
that is, I would argue, if it wasn't undeath, I would argue that is actually an incredibly, like, good reason to continue living. But
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
then
I don't know how that works in terms of a timer.
the answer is necromancy.
Does the necromancy police have issues with normal undead?
I mean,
If you
If
go
the
to the
necromancy
afterlife,
police
can you
really
not?
know.
If you go to the afterlife, can you not just be risen into a regular undead?
Probably not.
I don't.
I feel
This
like
is an idea.
necromancy, depending on the necromancy stuff, it typically just, brings the soul back to the body. I imagine they are stealing the soul and immediately doing something with it, so you can't.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
I feel
they're
like they
being
put
sent
me
to the-
under like even more soul jail than they usually do.
I don't think
I don't
you
think
put
souls
soul.
usually go to jail, do they?
What?
I'm pretty confident they don't.
I'm pretty confident they don't as well.
Is that icon downloaded yet, Taco?
Oh yeah.
As a person who is
I've been
currently in
talking.
contact with the positive energy plane, I don't think that's how that works.
Kenan, do you have anything else to say?
I didn't have anything to say, but Kanini is going to pull out the loot he has and gesture towards Erda.
That's
Give it a
not quite
try.
a fiddle.
See,
Not quite
I
a
know how to
fit.
play.
Not
fiddle.
gonna work, but
Try
I
it.
appreciate your.
Oh,
Show
frick.
us what you have before.
All right,
No.
where's the fucking? What's her charisma?
No?
Really?
All right, loot time. See, that wasn't that bad.
Oh, frick. Fluff is immediately taken aback as he sees this lawyer. Whoa.
Wait, where's the lawyer? I don't see the lawyer.
Oh, the
Why do I
lawyer's
have-
down there. I thought they were gonna appear above us.
Finn can't see.
Fluff's like.
No, we were
Daedra,
waiting.
Daedra, I require input.
On what?
Do lawyers make good combat partners?
I am a lawyer.
Okay, Fluff begins scribbling incessantly into his notebook.
Typically speaking, from experience, I don't think many lawyers are necessarily good. I think Daedra may be an exception.
Fluff
Look.
shrugs.
We need to be prepared for combat in case
Look at that man's
this rest breaks out in the courtroom.
Look at that man's glowing eyes. I trust him implicitly.
Yeah, I'm
That
very
is not
trustworthy,
something that
right?
should make you trust people implicitly.
Look at him.
Orpheus, I'm offended. My eyes can glow.
See,
I know, but I'm fine with. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're not
my eyes
trustworthy.
also glow.
That
They
doesn't
change
nec-
colors when they do it, but they still glow.
My eyes kind of glow a
time to
little
start.
bit. They more just reflect light a lot. But Daedra, that doesn't mean you're necessarily a non-trustworthy person. I wouldn't argue that you are, but I'm just saying having glowing
I'm
eyes shouldn't be
offended.
a reason.
Fluff pats Daedra on the head and is like, "Why did you say that to her?"
I am incredibly trustworthy.
All right.
He
All
says
right.
lying.
Roll a deception.
I mean, there's
Roll a
no
deception
way.
that you're immediately gonna beat me. Hold on, let me just roll an insight real quick. It's not insight,
I
it's
take
sense
10.
motive. You take 10? That's a 26.
Yeah, you fail. You fail.
Right.
Of course. Daedra's very trustworthy.
Oh wait, take 10, you get to add your bonus. I'm so stupid.
Yes.
I'm so stupid. You can do that? I'm so dumb.
Hmm?
Oh, what was her name again?
Junior?
Junya?
Junia. I have a question before this starts.
Yes.
Is your butler not butler? Is your lawyer taken?
I don't know.
Sir, would you like to state for the record?
He looks at Deidre encroaching. No, I am not.
I am evidence
Fine,
for
she's
this
a
case.
Your evidence? Alright.
Should I sit on the table or something?
No,
Daedra,
no,
I'm pretty
he
sure you're a
snaps his...
witness, not evidence.
He snaps his fingers. Get in the evidence box.
Alright. Can you move it a bit
There's
closer?
a door not pictured.
There's a door not pictured. Evidence.
Yeah,
box.
one sec. Is that locked to the ground or?
It is a box. It is like a box of bars.
Cool, I'm gonna shove the
so
box.
you could
for
like
Daedra
push
to
it
be closer.
over.
Yeah, I'm
and
gonna shove it
like
for Daedra.
fucking. You could push it over and
Yeah.
move like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna help out Daedra. Clearly, Daedra is interested in this Junia as a combat partner, so.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Daedra's now
I am-
prone in the metal box.
The evidence box.
Okay, I am Orchid Druman, and I'll be acting as an impartial party to this.
You're not impartial.
I am.
He's not.
You have known this person for all of today.
Yes. So
And the day before.
By definition, you are not impartial.
I am impartial.
Either way, you
Impartial
could be
literally means
lying.
you don't know at
Not a
all.
real court.
I mean, that's a real lawyer. He looks very real.
I am also a real
I'm very
lawyer,
real.
but he's the lawyer for this case.
He looks... Hey,
Fluff writes
shouldn't
down
the lawyer
no-
be over here and not up where the judge should be?
What are you talking about?
happened?
I mean, I'm just saying,
The tables need to be opposing.
whenever I've been...
Yeah, exactly. The
wouldn't it be
judge.
opposing?
We
judge
have
would
no
go
judge.
over to the.
This is
um,
this is
the-
negotiating.
Where does the judge go?
Typically,
have a judge?
typically we'd only have
The
the...
judge
yeah,
goes
two
over
tables.
here or
We
here.
don't- We don't need a judge.
Where?
This is negotiations.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
these
also
are-
don't need a judge.
It's in a
This is negotiations
courtroom.
for the court case.
I mean, we
I'm just
need a
here to
judge. It's
make
always
sure
good to have
that-
a judge for decorative
Oh
purposes.
wait. If these are negotiations, does that mean I don't have to stand over here?
I mean, I don't really care where you stand.
Cool.
Okay, let's just start negotiations.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you gonna change the music or anything? Or?
Not until things get heated.
Fluff is using the table as a
Alright,
chair.
we'd like to.
Do you have a book on, like, how you people work that I could read?
I didn't bring any books.
You can teleport.
Mm,
Can you bring me a book?
I mean, we don't usually have books on how we work because we know how we work.
Can you?
Oh, that's
Can you
Oh, that's a
find
bad idea. You should always record. You should always document everything.
That. I have books on how I work. No, you.
I mean,
none
I'm
of
pretty
you.
sure they mean
no-
like.
None of you may read them.
Okay. I think they might just. Daedra, I think they might just have inherent knowledge of how they work.
Having inherent
Yeah.
knowledge is not enough. You need to document things. Things can go wrong. You
No,
never
there's
know.
just
You
a
really
big
do.
loud guy who tells us.
Oh.
Can the
Yeah,
cloud guy
yeah.
die? Is the cloud guy a reliable source
Um,
that will not be in any way damaged?
I think loud guy.
Like hypothetically you could, but you wouldn't want to.
All right, so I guess
Yeah.
that's good enough for me.
It's
Anyways,
a unfun process.
anyways, we would
Orpheus,
like.
just- Could you please state your case, Orpheus?
We would simply like to ask for a brief extension, so that my client could feel more accomplished before heading off to the afterlife. Just to, satisfaction's a big part of life, I think, and I feel like if you die without having accomplished anything, that's not gonna be good for your conscience in the afterlife. If you even have a conscience in the afterlife, I'm not an expert on this.
Is
Frankly, I'm not even fit to speak here.
you're not.
That
anyway,
does
you're-
not help your case at all, Orpheus.
Anyway, your statement's over. All right.
I'm not fit to
Um,
speak here. Cool.
I'm not necessarily fit to speak. I don't know the inner workings of your operations.
I would like to. I'd like to say that I believe the victim has led a accomplished life, as they throughout the
Gracie,
entirety
did
of their
you
life. They,
swear? I told you not to do that.
I'm evidence. Moving on. Before I was rudely interrupted. You threw me off track.
Good.
Take your time. We have a lot of time.
I believe the victim has led an accomplished life as they've spent almost every minute of it working towards and allowing their clique to survive. I mean, is there a more accomplished life you can live? Helping those you care about?
Well,
Simply
Well,
put,
my
I
life was spent hurting people I didn't care about. And look where I am now.
frankly, I'd like to just say that it will be a lot easier for you, and you'll have a lot less trouble if you allow this client to simply get an achievement done.
I
the chief-
mean,
May I interrupt you?
you cannot interrupt, but you can speak. I'm done with my
I mean,
statement.
interject.
Oh, yeah. May I interject?
Yes, you may
yeah.
interject. Go ahead.
Yes, you may.
So, I don't believe it will be any harder for these people to do so, as I believe their short attempt at their life has been met with the pretty resounding realization that we can't do much to stop them.
I'm just saying, frankly, it will be easier.
I mean, will it?
Not
No,
at all. There's
I was-
nothing
No
stopping
offense,
them.
Verna, but you seem like you really don't want to die. Why would it be any different 10 years from now?
There-
You don't even have to
Well,
give
I mean,
10
I've
years.
lived a more like fulfilling life.
I
10 years
mean,
from now.
And
10 years ago,
also,
how did you feel about what did you think would happen?
you
10
won't have
years
to deal with people like her sibling, attempting to stop you.
Well, then I could die sort of like how, like I could die from what is equivalent to old age, instead of being ganked in the middle of the woods by a
That does
by
seem like a
whatever.
less than thing, but also life is a fleeting thing still, and sometimes death isn't fair.
Yeah, for example, I got ganked in the middle of the woods by a goat demon or something.
I'm sorry, a goat demon?
Life
It
is
had
never
like
fair.
horns like a goat. It didn't have anything demon-like, but it was scary.
I mean,
So,
horns are
that's kind of
demon-esque.
demon-like.
Life is never fair. I would simply just like to give this person more time, in order to maybe not even just kind of soothe everyone around her. I feel like it's just better for them, and they probably will hold less grudges against you people,
That
and
is
less
sudden
chance of.
and unexpected.
I
What?
mean, apparently their family is decently important to the community, and
I mean, they're well known, but it's not like they have some particular ability to keep people in safe that others don't.
well,
Tell me, if the mayor of oh god, I can't remember the name.
It was just called
Fortune?
the Restorer Fort. It didn't have a specific name.
I'm thinking of Luck.
Fortune.
Oh,
Fortune.
Fortune.
If the mayor of Fortune's child suddenly died, would any time be granted to them to prolong their child's life, where they could still speak to them?
no, I'm just saying simply, there's less chance of them attempting to stop your organization in the future, regardless of how futile that attempt may be. It is still a waste of your time.
I mean,
I don't think it'll
there's-
waste any of their time. They can teleport.
It's also significantly
They
more
also
of a
have
chance
weapons
they-
that only work on their
Okay.
targets.
They can teleport.
Yeah, they
Your
also
target.
Most wizards
what's
can
the name?
Why
teleport.
didn't she teleport directly to her when we were actively stopping her from getting to her target?
That is a very
She
good
wanted-
question.
she didn't want to
Well,
be
we
rude.
can tell, like, okay.
Oversight?
It's okay. We, like, can teleport to here, but we cannot teleport while we have, like, a way to get here. We do
They can
not
plane
and
shift.
leave here.
It's
We
not
do not have a way to
precision
specifically
teleportation.
traverse this place.
I see.
So they cannot teleport then.
They can, just not
So-
precisely.
If they only have
We
weapons,
can't.
that
And
only affect-
we could hypothetically leave and then re-enter, but that takes a while.
What was I saying?
Yeah.
Oh, Fluff's like, the thing is,
It's-
like, you're saying that
It's
there
also
would
a whole
be less-
process to get, like, you know, passports and stuff.
You are saying that there'd be less resistance, but, like, the thing is, like, any amount of time given is more time that they can plan said resistance.
True,
See,
but there
I-
are.
But they would
there
have
are
less
ways
motive
to
to
make sure
resist.
Resistance cannot be done.
Yeah,
I'm-
but that'd be more of a waste of time if they're spending the time in between checking up on them.
I'm still unclear on why you think any time should be granted. As they have already committed the crime against this organization. They shouldn't be given
Okay,
more
hold
time to
on,
continue committing it.
Alright, I think
Fine.
now's a good enough time as any.
Wait, no, hold on. I have a question for the defendant, basically. Did you knowingly crime
Amazing.
Sorry, were you asking that too, Bird?
to Herta?
What do you? Sorry, can you say that again?
I asked
Hurt.
if she knowingly committed the crime. That
Well,
exact moment.
I
Like,
figure
did you-
I
did
can't
you
lie to a
think of the
mortal being.
consequences as you did it?
I knew it was something that was dangerous. I did not know of any specific consequences, nor did I know of any moral consequences.
Also, like,
Uh,
I don't know.
They need to make a will save.
Okay. I don't think the rule save's actually that bad. Ouch, why did I name them so similarly? Alright, that one's Herta. Okay.
Herta is the one that
Oh,
has
what's
her
easy?
pronouns, is how I remember it.
You're so smart.
It's. If only you had thought of that.
Smart.
You don't get a read.
Oh, okay. I will speak anyway. You are the one who informed us of your predicament. You are lying.
Okay.
She could have found it after the
knew
fact.
about the predicament because I was being hunted. I knew I was in danger because I had previously been hunted.
Okay, and if you've previously been hunted, you've already attempted escape. Why would they trust you now that you're trying to gain more time?
I mean, like,
Yeah.
to put it into
Notably, if you've been
perspective,
hunted, you know you are committing this specific crime, and
I
what the
can't uncommit
consequences
the
are.
crime. I
You
didn't know
can,
while I was
right
committing.
now. I
You
can
can.
destroy you in an instant.
You can at
That's
home.
not a good. Like, that's okay. Yeah,
Tell
no,
me.
I mean,
Tell
like,
me.
yeah. Then my argument just goes on to I don't
Herda.
want.
Inform me right now. If you are committing tax fraud, what do you do to fix doing this crime? You do your taxes.
I mean, you still
frankly,
get
I don't know
prosecuted.
what tax fraud is.
Yeah.
The
Actually,
way to fix
even
the
if
crime you know you are committing is to stop committing it. To
that would be
die.
for tax
Yeah,
evasion. Tax fraud is a different
murder
scenario.
someone without magic.
I mean, you can. Well,
Well,
with
now-
magic.
Or
Yeah,
Okay,
you do
yeah,
your
you're right.
taxes
I am
properly.
continuing to commit a crime. Like,
You're really not helping
Yeah.
the case. I'm
Her-
trying
Herda,
so
Herda,
hard,
Herda.
You're
Herda.
committing
How?
public nudity. You put on clothes, not continue to show up to the court case nude.
It's pretty simple. The reason the
I
case is so
am-
hard to defend is
Ninja
because
is
the case is
making a good point.
Why are you so good at this?
It's because it literally is just because it's a very hard case to defend because they are kind of in the wrong.
I am a lawyer.
this is the lawyer speaks. The lawyer speaks up. This is really, really funny.
Okay, I can understand where you're coming from, but also I'm very conflicted.
Flipanerol checks off his sense of humor box in his book.
Okay. Well, I can't do anything to help this because I am.
Can I
Quite
quit?
frankly, you signed up for a losing case.
Yeah, Fluff's like, yeah, I don't really know why you're so attached to her living.
Yeah.
It just feels wrong to let her die.
I
You're
mean,
in the situation where you're a lawyer who's signed up to defend someone you know for an absolute fact is a murderer. It's your job to do it, but you're still going to fail the case.
yeah, unless something.
Okay. Question for the
This is-
prosecution.
This is a moral.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys are clearly unwilling to
So-
lie, so a losing case is a losing.
So what do you lose the longer someone you're a target to is still not taken in?
Well, they're committing the crime.
Well,
The same thing.
what do we lose when somebody isn't taken in? We lose somebody that should be in the afterlife.
Yeah.
Disrupt.
Well, what do you
someone's life
lose?
and
What do
death.
we lose if
We
it's simply
lose our
delayed?
jobs.
Also,
Okay.
you know, let work pile up.
Yeah, that too.
Like if they let
What
this
if I
person
don't know?
pass,
Or you're
pass for 10 years and another person pass for a couple of years, and here and there it's suddenly like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people still on the planet that shouldn't be.
Yeah, that is true. If you let someone have borrowed time for a little longer, you are eventually going to get a lot more of that if you let everyone do that.
And there's no reason that Herda
Ow.
specifically should be an exception.
All right. Can we argue like?
This brings up what I've been meaning to bring
Yeah.
up before somebody did my job for me. Is I don't see a reason why this should happen, frankly. But if it were to happen, what would we gain from it? Why would we want to do this? What would we get out of it? I don't care about fulfilling life or I don't know, whatever you were on about.
Quite frankly, it is simply.
We are doing work and we need something out of this.
Okay, how about we can argue this? Okay, I'm trying to let me give me a second to think here.
Moreover, by asking for this extension, you're asking
So
these two.
what do
cool
you care
specific-
about in this case? You care about
Their
being
jobs.
able to
They
do
care
your
about
job,
their
Getting
job.
work done.
Yeah.
get your work done.
What if we could get
if your
less
job
people
was
to do this sort of thing through getting
like not just for this case, but for other cases? What if your job was easier? Other
Alright.
cases.
Sorry, Orpheus talked over you a little bit. What'd you say? What are you presenting?
Who?
You. Orchid.
So you care about your job. What if your job was easier for not just this case, but other cases?
Interesting.
What if we could-
Where are you going with this?
Yeah, how would that be the case?
What if we could somehow convince the rest of these necromancers to prevent doing this sort of thing in the future?
Well-
I don't know if I can take your word for that.
Also,
No,
the
no,
odds of them doing that
We
are,
also don't. We don't. Yeah.
the odds of them doing that are close to nil.
I mean,
It's
no,
close
I'm-
to nil, but if we can, if
Technically,
we,
doing regular necromancy isn't absolutely illegal. It is something we are against, but it is something that is out of our jurisdiction.
Yeah.
doing this
is
sort
not
of thing,
regular
yes,
necromancy,
but
and it's
but
our
if we could,
jurisdiction.
if we could get less people to do this in the future, by example of, hey, you're going to die if you continue to do this, we
Hey,
can
Herda?
cut down the time Herda has, maybe just to give her time to say goodbye, if that's
Herda,
Yeah,
has
if
anybody ever had this happen to them before in your town?
No, this hasn't ever happened before. Because
there's
this
no
is like
precedent for us to think
necromancy
it will happen
101
again.
not to do this.
Yeah, so we don't have any reason to think it would happen
yeah,
again.
If you,
Why?
if you
Avoid it.
warn other, yeah,
Like, it's not reasonable to assume that this would happen again and therefore be preventable once more.
And you're like, whoever's doing, like, this isn't just a displaced thing. There are still other people so far away doing this.
Yeah.
And, like, you might have better outreach than most people, but frankly, you still don't have enough.
And
Unless we can.
we do travel a lot. We can make sure that people
There-
know that they shouldn't. do
Like
this.
I said, you have more outreach than most people. You don't have enough.
It also.
in
Yeah, it
order to
doesn't really
make this
matter how
sort of
much.
deal.
What
We're
if
still only
we
people.
come in contact with someone who does?
what if I know
I'm
someone
not
who
betting
does?
on that.
Yeah. This
I was
is
about
If you
to say,
can
like,
find
not-
somebody who does, be my guess.
Yeah, I was
This
about to
is
say, if you
not
can
a
form a
common-
network of like communications against across the entire plane somehow,
I don't think I
these
have
people
anyone
could
who-
get in serious trouble for allowing an extension.
for real. And I don't want that.
Mhm.
Like
They
look at
are
the-
risking their
is
position
true.
for this.
Yeah,
Maybe
even
And
having this
You're not
conversation.
offering anything convincing enough to allow that risk to go through.
Yeah.
Nothing
We
that the
are able
higher
to
ups will
make
be concerned with.
negotiation. We are, but we need something out of this.
Yeah,
We
Yeah,
need
the
work to be
organization has to
done.
benefit in some way, otherwise they're just
Something that-
jeopardizing their operations.
Quite frankly, I don't think any of you can offer enough.
All right, can
I mean, if
you
one
offer
of you died,
anything?
like,
If
if I
I
just
could-
killed one of, well, I can't kill you, but like, if one of you just died right now, that would be enough.
Oh, a substitute soul would work.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
Kanin!
weird.
Hey, Kanin, you still have that snail?
I have.
Hey,
I-
flail snail. He didn't sign up
no, he has a rat though.
Yeah, I have.
Orpheus, do that and you will be the sacrifice.
for real.
I have this rat.
Yeah. Also, I don't think a
Mhm.
rat soul is
Yeah, I mean, if it was
available
easy as
to-
killing-
I mean,
to,
no.
Yeah, it's nowhere, like,
So, the power.
like I'm not asking for an exact size, but a rat soul is nowhere near.
Well,
It's like infinitely bigger. That's a joke.
here's,
Well,
here's the
exponent.
I
thing-
think. I don't know.
here's the thing about that. Danger, you said specifically because she is not in the cycle, she is nothing, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
This rat sure is alive.
Okay.
Yes, and?
And she's not.
Okay, but she
And
is, we are
nothing-
indebted. What
yeah,
she
she's
is,
effectively, yeah, she's a debt. She is worth negative.
and that rat does not carry that debt.
This is a very good rat, I have to tell you.
These people
That's
aren't going around indiscriminately killing people. I don't see why they would care.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
They're
been
here
off
to
this whole
establish a
time, too.
debt. Just like when you get in trouble with the mob, they aren't mugging like some
What is the
random people
mob?
on the street to pay your money. I am
What is the
very
mob?
experienced.
I am.
They're
very
like a group of people who collect money from people in debt.
Deidre I really like to think that Deidre makes up the concept of the mob to scare people.
I really like to think that,
Imagine that,
that
like,
Daedra made up
started that
tax
way,
fraud.
and then Daedra started writing books about them.
Taxes
then
were
Daedra
invented
started,
by Daedra.
Alright,
They
first
started
it's
organizing
tax fraud, now
mobs.
it's this ambiguous mob.
Got it?
I really don't see why the
Regardless.
snail is worth more than me.
Just because you're in debt to someone doesn't mean they're mugging random other people
Again,
On
he's the one who offered this
to
whole
get that
whole
money.
thing,
Like,
dude.
their goal isn't that money, their goal is your debt.
They literally just said that they do a trade.
Yeah, they are just saying
No, yeah,
that,
no, well, yeah, I guess.
They said they can
like,
accept
we're
it.
we're
Like,
paying-
do you
we're
really
basically
want to do
paying
that?
for her.
Like,
There's no reason you should.
It's also technically you can't just like die on the spot. We have to specifically take you, because then that'd just be making, you dead.
Do you really?
Hey, Berta. Are you
yes.
willing to go in place of your sister?
Yes.
didn't you just say you
I
wanted
don't-
to hang out? What?
Do
I
undead
mean-
people do those of the currently dead count? Do the undead count?
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if Herda, no offense, has the same equivalence.
I
Oh,
don't know how
wasn't-
undead people work in
Wasn't
this.
Berta the same as Berta before she broke the cycle though?
No, Herda is.
Herda was alive.
Herda is legally undead,
Yeah,
and not
Herda was
Herda is
alive.
not in our jurisdiction because she's like I don't know, she's mummy or some shit.
Mummy is
Herda is just a corpse.
an anomaly, if you will.
Yeah, Herda's an anomaly.
Oh man.
It's cool. So I'm glad we worked that all out. Do y'all want to have some closing
So
statements?
it has to be a living soul.
Probably.
Or like adjacent. I don't know. I don't think undead works. I have to check with my boss. I
Can
don't
you
think
call your
undead-
boss?
No, we're just gonna say undead doesn't work because
Yeah, bothering
no,
your
I-
boss over what should have been a simple job is probably not.
Wait,
I
wait,
do
wait,
want
wait,
to
wait.
check quickly.
What are? Hey.
Hey.
What are the specifications of being claimed? What happens?
well, I mean, technically, claiming Herda would just be bringing her to the afterlife, but
Mhm.
like, I don't know, like. We could also claim one of you and get you to work with us or for us somehow, or work somewhere else, and like how
Like permanently?
yeah.
Oh, that's neat. Daedra?
I don't think I wish for a permanent obligation.
I mean,
What if multiple worked part
you're
time?
smart. You might be able to figure your way out of it.
What if multiple
okay.
of us
I'll-
worked for you part time?
I'll put his hand up.
Wait,
Well, actually,
do I?
Yeah, what if multiple
that-
of us work for you part time?
Fluff says, "I'll take the obligation permanently, and Daedra can just hang out until she feels
Maybe
like
we
not."
can, I don't know, ship you off to. I don't know.
Daedra, is that
like-
cool with you?
I suppose. I
Yeah, you
still
two
think. I still think Daedra points. That thing shouldn't exist, but
So you're willing to come work with us then?
That sounds really cool.
no, I really also think that thing should die. But
I mean, like
you
eventually she will. I don't
That-
worry about it.
That thing is dead.
Like, who the fuck
according
would
to you.
ever live in this forest? This place spooks fucking me.
It is very scary. Well, not for me because I'm very strong, but it is otherwise very scary.
Not for me, because I have a plus, what, 4 at this point to checks against fear.
Can I be honest with you guys? Can I be? You've been good at sports. You want to hear a little afterlife? I guess not a. You want to hear a little higher beings than you secret?
Sure.
Yeah.
You're not higher
Yeah,
beings
yeah,
than me, but continuing.
They keep talking about. Nobody fucking knows what that is. None of us. Like, it's not like a demon or anything. It's not an animal. It's not like.
The thief?
I don't fucking know.
That thief? Is that what we're talking about?
The
So
thief.
yeah. Yeah, the thief. It's gross fucking bone thing.
I'd place my money on I don't know, probably Eldritch Entity.
Very possible.
Well, how do you guys feel about the thieves?
How we feel about the thief? Honestly, a bit fucking. I don't know.
What would
Frankly,
I,
to be honest, no idea.
if we could
honestly,
get the thief for you?
Confused and afraid.
Hmm?
Confused and afraid is the answer.
Alright, what if we could get the thief for
Is
you?
the thief a problem for you?
The thief is not something. Oh, well, it's a problem in that it is a entity that has escaped divine knowledge, divine grasp, divine explanation. Like, my higher-ups don't even know what it is.
To be fair, it's also
Would
why
it
all of
be
this
a
started.
suitable replacement for Herda?
I
No?
don't. I'm gonna say no because we can't quantify its soul. If it has one, it's very likely
If it had a
doesn't.
soul, I feel like it'd be a lot easier to deal with.
To be fair, though, it is the reason all of this
There
happened.
might be
I feel like
more.
This unquantifiable thing is the reason why
I-
Rhoda is like this.
I don't think.
Yeah,
I think that's like
so,
blaming the
like,
gun for the victim.
Yeah.
You know, when people do that,
in this
like, you'd be
situ-
surprised.
In this
And
situation,
I think
that
that's
gun
invalid.
is an anomaly which divine creatures cannot understand.
Most guns are,
I
but
was about to say.
I can understand a gun. I can understand
Okay,
a
you're
gun.
not a
Wasn't alive
divine
for the gun
creature.
for it.
Luke can understand a gun.
okay, my god can't.
Your god is dumb.
Disagree.
That's a loaded statement. I'll
That's
thank you to
sacrilege,
refrain.
actually.
Do not. Do
Yeah,
not,
and
do not insult other people's religions, please.
I do recommend.
mean-
your god cannot comprehend
not
a
wrong,
man-made
but moving on.
machine. Your god should be able to comprehend a man-made machine. It uses
Shut up, lawyer.
gunpowder and a rock, and it lights the gunpowder and the rock go boom.
I get I have to deal with you regularly because of her, but
So Daedra, what's the sitch?
I maintain. I don't think I'll be at ease until she's dead.
I
I
mean,
mean-
like,
It'll legally be
You
your
can
job to handle that once we do it.
I can
Like-
handle that right now, without it being my job.
Sorry,
I mean,
Orpheus, you're on your own.
isn't it your
leaving.
job according to your
I'm
duty?
you get
can't-
eventually.
Sorry.
It'll be fine. Like, I don't know,
Also,
maybe
they-
some monster will come and just fucking,
You know,
I don't
this
know,
is
shoot her right
this
now.
is so much worse than if she
Wait, I
just
have-
died.
Wait, what is that? God, I forgot her name again.
Herda
Herda?
or
No,
Junior?
Junior?
Junior. Daedra,
God's
Yes.
would you settle on leaving her there if you went on a date with Junior?
I'm not betting someone. I'm not making someone else go on a date with me without like their input. I'm
know,
not.
I
Those
mean,
aren't.
I'm not-
Those aren't equivalent things.
Chill. I mean, I'm asking Junior if she'd go on a date with you.
Well, you asked me the question.
I'm asking if you'd be okay with that. It requires input on both sides, after all.
The answer is no. I want that, but don't want that more. Don't want that. They're different things.
Yeah, that was
Incomparable.
the answer I suspected.
No, thinking about it,
Ow.
thinking about it right now, this whole thing you did really just is so much worse than if you just let yourself die. Because now people are going to know that you were alive for a longer time and had to get taken.
Poem.
Look, I'm Yeah, I don't know. You're supposed to be a fucking lawyer.
I'm not. I never claimed to be your lawyer. I
Oh,
made
you
a
were just
case
talking
because I
about
wanted.
it,
I
too.
wanted to keep my conscience clear. But I'm thinking about it. We should really
Yeah,
just.
I think Kurta is just a lost cause at this point.
Oh, of course.
Look,
She was
when
the
you're
lost.
with us, time will matter a lot less, and in your new and she will definitely be dead within your new definition of soon.
Like, actually, I'm starting to realize what's Herta being alive do for us specifically.
It doesn't.
It doesn't feel
doesn't.
right to let her die, but I mean,
She's already dead. That shouldn't weigh on your conscience.
Herta's existence is an offense to my existence.
Fluff says,
Christ.
I don't really care, but Daedra seems to want to die on this hill.
Look. Like, to be honest, I would rather, like, the two people working instead of sending one person to the afterlife is a very good deal. And
I can do that I am not presenting my I'm not presenting myself as offering for that.
all right.
I may work with you regardless of the outcome,
Oh,
but
okay.
it will not be for this.
Honestly, same.
Well then,
Yeah, I'm here for it.
well, yeah, no, yeah. What do you like? Yeah, you have nothing to offer.
I can't offer anything. I can't help you.
Don't have
It's
anything
just like
to
a
offer unless you
4-for-1
want to
deal.
offer
It's
your
so
life.
good.
Why are you offering stuff to them without getting anything back? You just want to hang out?
Yeah, actually,
Yeah,
what do you get out of helping them, Daedra?
I
Oh, I
mean,
just wanna
that's for
be
her to
there.
know. Yeah, I was about
Oh,
to say,
in
that's also
fact-
like her business.
In fact, I'd like to restation my thing. I will help you only on the condition that she is destroyed.
I just think this.
Okay.
Fluff's like, I just
Like-
think he's neat, so like, you know.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
for
no,
that,
this
but
is you're gonna have to
there's-
not only
there's-
see. Alright, sorry, go on.
I'm sorry, Herta. There's just nothing to help you.
Yeah, it's like a kinda. I have two. This is now you need to fill in the, like, an appropriate amount for 2 people.
Hey, 3. I'm still involved in this.
3.
I'm only part-time, so I don't count fully, and I
Yeah,
don't
I
count
guess it
fully
is
for
2
other
then.
reasons.
I'll count
Yeah.
myself as the
Here.
other half of the work of Daedra's.
Here,
So yeah, 2.
we will, because you entertained me. We will give you time to say goodbye. That is our final offer.
That I'm content with that. If you're
Hey,
not
can Daedra be
Herta,
let
I'm
out of-
very sorry.
the evidence box.
I've known people.
Oh, yeah. Do you want out of the evidence box?
Temporarily.
Okay. The door opens.
So,
Hey, just taking a
you
walk.
got a name, Mr. Lawyer, dude?
Oh,
Phoenix.
Taco looks up random name generator.
Look, man, don't use cute cowboys if you're not ready for the consequences.
I'm fine with this. Okay, I looked up a random name and I got Fabiola Flavia.
Fabiola. That is
Okay.
that is a
Should I
please
go
tell me
with it? Should I go with
I-
Fabiola
No,
I
of course you
Flavia?
don't think so.
This sounds very cowboy-esque.
Alright, cowboy name generator. Yeah, the name's Irving.
Go for Phoenix Wright-esque pun name.
Irving, huh?
Oh boy.
Oh damn it! Oh, it's too late.
Kanen, you don't
Irving.
have anything to
Hey.
say? You don't have any
Nice to meet you.
any offers to make?
There's something I
You do
can
this
offer.
I mean,
often.
that was our thing. You get time to say goodbye, and that's it.
I don't know if
You
Kanen
already
wants to
have-
offer up anything else.
There's something I can offer personally.
Kenan, do you have anything else to offer?
Alright.
Rat?
I've given you my rat offer and you didn't want it.
It's not adding that to the already established deal.
Cool.
He is a rat.
Oh. Later. I guess that's just all you. That's it. Hold on one second. I need to go order a portal.
Oh yeah. So like, are people gonna tell us how to do that, or are we gonna know how to do that?
I mean, I really all just depends on where like, there are different places to work in. Like, you know, Junia over here is like a reaper. I'm just like a lawyer. There's different ways to work. You are just gonna be told like what you can do and how you can do it and sort of like where stuff stands.
Does this...
Normally you get this position by being adjacent to like just a fuck ton of death, and then dying and getting lucky or getting unlucky depending. And yeah, but a special deal was made.
Fluff's like, I've been around enough death.
I've been around a good
Right.
amount of death.
I'm gonna go. I'm
They
just gonna be here ordering a portal. You guys can go do what you want.
Daedra mumbles
Okay.
something.
Herta and Verta
Was that...
wander off, like sort of putting their arms on each other's shoulders. They're not in a good mood, evidently.
Oh hey, am I gonna lose my spirit connections if I do this?
I didn't think about that.
What's your
I mean,
what's
you're
your
even closer to the
conditions?
spirits because you're in this, like the land where the spirits are, right?
Look,
Yeah, that tracks.
look deeply into my eyes and understand what I am. Will I lose me?
You made a deal. I mean, like, no,
We're good.
fine.
Look deeply into my eyes and understand who I worship. Will I lose contact?
I mean, you'll lose like, I guess maybe like divine contact in a way, but you'll also be able to like actually contact them since you are like a lot
Interesting.
closer.
Like, yeah, like in a direct manner.
Yeah.
Basically, instead of like having a weird walkie-talkie with your god, you get like a direct line. Probably.
Man,
You can.
I don't know how much she's going to like this, but
I mean, you can ask
I'm
her.
sure.
that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't think she appreciates you saying that when you can just ask her.
Look, it's not my fault she disappears every other week.
So,
Yeah. Maybe you can go and I don't know.
quick question.
Tell
Maybe you
him
can be
about
your
that.
parole officer.
Quick question. Have we just now discovered what side 2 is?
Have you?
Is side 2
I don't think any of this was intended.
No,
was-
not at all. It was?
If you wish to continue the campaign through the guise of... No, I don't think I'd want that as a GM. So I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think...
Oh,
Because, like, if
I
you
don't
wanted...
know. It
It'd
could
be
be a
neat.
neat thing to do as side.
Maybe
as
some
a
other
side
time, maybe. But...
Like,
I was
now
just
I
wondering of
think-
if these whatever these two are doing is side 2.
No, they're not. They're not the other players.
Hmm.
The real players inside 2. I'm running like 15 different campaigns.
Sure
as
you
well
are.
as side.
Hmm.
15 different campaigns that are all just Quinn. And one of them also has multi.
Yeah. So anyways, you can anybody really can, those of you who aren't going to another dimension you can go now. Those of you who are can, because you're waiting for the portal.
I wish to escort her to make sure the deed is done.
Yeah, alright.
I'm gonna talk to what's his face. Irving.
Okay.
Ah yes, side 2 of Paragons. Snogara. Snogarap.
Snuggerap.
Snoggerap.
Snogarap.
Sounding.
My name is Taco, and I'm here to say we got another session of Snuggerap today.
God dang, Taco, no.
Side 2 is actually entirely in scat, and side 3 is entirely in rap.
Hey,
Oh.
Taco,
Yeah?
know my other character?
Yeah?
I'd like to work on them soon.
Alright, I'll hand you out a sheet later. Alright, anyways. Yeah, you, I feel like I should I feel like I should play Deirdre's theme.
But
What
you
about
do
my
it.
theme?
I
My
mean, your
in
themes
or
are all like battly though.
my in or out theme?
What do you I forget which one of the out of combat theme.
Oh, okay, that one.
I'm sad
The
I
one
never-
that's never occurred.
Yeah,
Yeah, mine haven't either.
I'm pretty sure yours. Yeah, yours have.
Which one?
I don't know. One of them. You've rolled a crit theme
I'm pretty
before.
sure I haven't, but
I-
anyway.
Regardless,
Oh,
this
funny
is an
roll
out
too.
of combat. And yours are all in combat.
Sad.
So
So, I know this isn't how you probably wanted this to turn out, but it is the best we could do. I do not want to incur the wrath of a divine corporation.
yeah, I understand. And so all right, let me copy and
Okay.
paste you. Except for Fluff, 'cause he isn't coming with a question mark.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna end up in a different branch of Reapering than the guy since I'm not a very good lawyer.
That's okay. You can sit in, like, the jury or whatever. The jury that is entirely made out of their people.
It's a little biased.
Just a little bit.
Look, just be glad there wasn't any jury this time.
Jerry, there's like 70 other freaking psychopomps here, like, guilty.
Guilty.
Like, what do you mean guilty?
Guilty?
Guilty. We haven't even presented the guilty.
Guilty.
Sorry, the jury's spoken.
They're all in agreement for some
Yeah,
reason.
Happens. Nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, this... Yes, this is not how I expected things to go, in all honesty.
What, you thought we'd fight?
Thought we'd
Julia?
fight.
What is her name?
Junia.
Junia. It still strike. Like, every time you say it, my brain's like, Julia?
That's valid.
Because Julia's an
Yes.
actual name.
Junior's also an
Yeah, I
actual
don't want to
name.
do actual names, because get actual
this-
names confused with other actual names.
Is this how it's spelled?
Is it Junior?
Okay, I'm glad it's spelled like that rather than with a Y.
Why? I think
Junior.
why.
To be honest, whatever how she typed would have been, I would have just responded yes to.
Okay.
I'm just happiest with Junia as the answer. Anyway, I need to use the bathroom. Back in a moment.
Alright, yeah, feel free.
I think I might have played Orchid a little more neutral than this session.
Yeah. So, you reach the camp again. The road stoppers are there. Azra's there. Herda immediately goes to, like, hug Azra, and they get to talking.
They're gonna hate us, aren't they?
Yeah, is there anything specific you guys would like to do?
going to help Kanin with his snail.
Okay, lasso.
Snail movements.
I feel so bad.
You doing good, snail?
I just.
You doing good?
Snail movements.
That's good.
You wanna come over here? I wanna talk to. I'm being boxed in by people who are larger than me.
Who did you want to talk to?
This guy was Lazzy, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Lazzy. He's currently awake and just sitting back drinking.
Stir drink.
Goodbye, Lazzy. I will be disappearing soon.
Ah. Okay. Where?
I cannot say.
So are you going to be
Okay.
like gone full time, or are you gonna like ever be back?
I mean, I didn't agree to full time. So I will be back.
Will you be back to traveling with us, or are you just gonna go do your own thing?
I never intended to travel with you for long. I'm afraid to say if it was unclear at any point.
That is fair.
We have our own agendas each.
Yep.
You were merely my newest way of concealing my trail. I apologize if that hurts.
Do you mind if I asked about that? I know the answer's going to be yes, but...
I would mind, yeah, but ask away. What exactly could you need to conceal your trail for? Are you just doing this out of, like, is it like a personal reason? Is there someone after you, or is it just choice? You're a fellow Paragon.
Yeah.
And you seemed to know who they were when I mentioned them earlier. I'm running from who all Paragons fear, who all Paragons seek to avoid.
Is this lore I forgot about?
Whether or not you remember who it was that I mentioned previously or not, that's likely the most you're getting from me.
Alright. Well, it was interesting having you with us, at the very least.
We may reunite again, but for now, this is goodbye. Do not spread tales of who I am. Leave no records. And, and if we do meet again and you do recognize me, don't greet me by any name you know me by.
That... I can do that.
If it is pertinent for us to speak, I will be the one to approach.
Alright.
And I will greet myself, and then we will meet anew.
You mean introduce yourself?
Yes.
Same difference.
Thank you, Ghost of Fluff.
Thank you, omnipotent voice from the
Yeah,
sky.
these Reaper powers kicked in fast. It's pretty dope.
Meanwhile, Verda.
Yes.
How much have you been informed about the situation?
I was there. At the... I was listening to the whole thing.
God, who's this person?
Alright, Verda? Oh, her. That's Azra.
Azra. Azra, how much have you been informed about the situation?
I believe I've been told the whole truth.
Sure.
The whole truth, the entire truth, and nothing but the truth?
What do you know to be the truth?
Yeah, what do you know?
Thanks,
I
Ghost.
was told that I'm going to have to be saying goodbye to Herda. And yes.
I apologize for this inconvenience, but I thank you for the hospitality.
Indeed.
I did the best I could.
There was nothing to be done.
As you might be able to divine, you aren't the most welcome here anymore. But if you need to take more time, we won't prevent you.
I doubt you will.
Let the blame be entirely upon me and my companion.
Oh, okay,
They
fuck you.
truly, genuinely tried to defend your friend and extend their time. However, you need to... I assume you were the one who taught this person?
We taught each other and learned together.
Don't do that again. Don't do whatever she did. It is not good for any party involved. It just causes more pain.
If you wish for nothing of this sort to happen again, I ask of you, thoroughly inform every necromancer you meet not to repeat the mistakes that Herda has.
We will.
It is a core rule of necromancers for a reason and should not be broken. No matter how much you think you were justified at the time.
Despite
No
what has
matter
been
how
taken.
desperate you are.
Despite what has been taken, or what we have lost, may Morvida be on your side and aid you.
Oh, also, can I borrow some religious text from...
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Burrow. Oh, wait.
She goes to grab some books and stuff.
I feel like the least I can do after defying your previous teachings is learn more about them.
Yeah, she hands you over the books. We have a lot of copies of these, so you can keep them.
Alright, thank you. So, like, did Junia, like, come with us, or?
Junia's still waiting at the portal.
Oh, okay.
It's not an issue having to re-find it. When the portal opens, you will just be able to reach it. Or the portal will be able to reach you more.
Yeah, the reason I asked was whether, like, she was just unguarded or going to be slaughtered in front of their people.
I hope not.
No comment.
Like, I wasn't like positive on what was going on.
Junia presses a switch and the entire place explodes. No more undead.
No! This is the one thing I was trying to prevent. No!
Adele was the bomb.
Adele was a bomb this entire time. You've been traveling with an explosive device.
Yep, it was the long con. Take over that.
I mean, like...
If you put together Adele and Daedra and you scramble the words, you get bomb.
Like,
That's true.
No, none of the letters.
No, it's so true. It's really true, actually.
Letters and bomb are present.
Not even like one.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, no, You're
I mean, if you
Using-
include the
using the
last
wrong-
names,
No, just tell
still
him
not even one letter. Not even one letter.
you're
Wait, no,
using
isn't it Daedra?
Daedra Travis and
oh,
Adele
Travis.
Simmons.
Well, you got no, you
Wait,
got the O and the
Simmons-
M. You got the O and the
Simmons-
M.
Simmons-
Oh,
No,
and
it does have
yeah.
the M.
Yeah.
No.
And the
You
O.
have one of
flip if you
4
flip
letters.
that lowercase
two.
d into a b.
It is 2 of the letters with the M and the O. But still. Anyway.
To you, other people who fought very hard to aid us, we do have some gifts, although not much. They bring out just purple cloaks for each of you, a small little note praising you in case you want to talk to any other restore and get good rep, and that's about it.
Vincent's work to just patch in the cloak into his real cloak.
I see.
Taco, I designed Orpheus with the express purpose of forcing myself not to give another character a cloak, and here you have given him another cloak.
Not to give another character. I mean, you don't have to use it.
I know I'm not. I'm not gonna use it. We'll be thanking them though.
I mean,
Well, right.
I think each character soon, so.
Is there anything else you want to do, or do you want to get back on the road?
I think I'm probably good to get back on the road.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. We
I
can
have to
find
go.
the thief, but that's not our problem.
I gotta go. Whoops.
No, later, Cor.
Later.
All right. Yeah, so you're just gonna go leave to the other town, or leave to get back on the road again?
Before Knin goes, he'll try to tell her that just a simple "I'm sorry."
Little fucking rat.
Yeah.
Little fucking rat boy.
Little fucking
Sorry.
Rat.
I'm sorry, rat
Little
boy.
fucking rat.
Why did I
I'm
even
sorry, rat boy.
do this?
I'm
sorry.
dying. I'm allowed to say this.
Oh, that was in
I'm not
character?
dying.
That's funnier.
Anyways.
Oshi, will you tell us what
Charlie.
Daedra is the paragon of? By the way?
No.
Ever?
Right there, it's names.
If she comes back,
Oh, I see. That is a fair
Comes
point.
back. Maybe.
If the
Possibly.
campaign completely concludes and she hasn't, will we get to know?
if the campaign completely concludes, yes. You will
Alright.
know everything there is to know about Daedra. Unless I think it would be better as a secret.
That would be so unsatisfying.
It would.
That's exactly why Hoshi would do that.
Hoshi would do that though.
Yeah.
It would. Daedra would prefer it this way.
Alright.
Um,
Well,
Charlie approaches and asks what happened.
many things.
We had a dispute about life and death. I'm afraid, for related reasons, part of the bargaining was that I must disappear.
I see. That is... You are quite the enigma.
Have
Oh, she is.
good fortune in the future.
Well, no one's writing smut about me anymore.
Oh,
I
was
still have
right.
it. I still
You
have
will-
it.
You will receive copies. I will have a lot of free time.
Daedra, if you
Oh,
could, I
God.
would love to get more. Whatever you have.
I write inhumanly fast. Absolutely.
Deidre, I know we probably won't meet again, but if you could find a way to get me, like, you're unironically, you are really good at this, and it's scary.
I do worship the goddess of fanfic.
Your goddess is the goddess of a lot of things, huh?
Diverse, a diverse being, truly.
Having connections. What is the symbolic connection between fanfiction and undeath?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah. I can see it.
Especially.
I can't.
Especially if it's fan fiction about those who are already deceased or who half of are already deceased.
Like that, maybe, but that's a
Stor-
wide spectrum.
So stories tell a very wide truth.
Stories, actually.
Okay, well, I believe it's time we go.
I really thought we were gonna do something about that thief.
Back
What
on
can
the
we
road.
do? It's an enigma.
I don't know for if I.
You'll have to
Yeah.
tell me more in detail what happened while you
will.
were out and about. Alright.
Kenan, you can't win.
That's it.
You can't win everything. In fact, it's usually you usually don't win in life.
You want to talk about something?
I'd prefer not to.
Alright. And,
It's
you can go on.
well, I believe it's time we left. Referring to her.
Heard it.
Herda.
Yeah, Herda follows.
Alright.
And, that's, yeah, the, Birkin, Grub, Charlie and Luke and the rest of the gang that hasn't left, it, goes back on the road. That's the end of, cardiac arrest.
Taco, I posted something earlier in chat and you didn't answer. Is it called cardiac arrest because these are the death cops?
A little bit. Originally it was gonna be called Heart Attack, but you got through that episode. Or session slower than I thought you would. And I decided the next best thing is cardiac arrest.
Hey, Taco?
Yeah?
Can we end the session off with one last thing?
Oh, sure.
One last thing of Phaedra disappearing.
Yeah, sure, okay. You wanna, like...
The other map, if you would?
Alright. I'm not gonna bother to copy you over. You're just gonna have to live with it. Old
Yeah.
token. Alright,
not-
which one of these different forests? This one.
That's why you named that one Lawyer Florist.
I didn't know there was gonna be lawyers. I had a vague prediction that maybe lawyers would get involved, but it was...
I don't know what you would expect of this party.
No one knows what to expect with this party.
Give me a moment for Roll20 to
Oh,
load.
I don't have any visuals here. It is
Oh, right.
turn off
I
dynamic
guess-
lighting for me so that I can get the audience.
Yeah, you're gonna
visual.
see a little bit of the themes of the maps, but yeah, I'll just turn dynamic lighting off.
What's
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. You're roboting a bit. Deidre's going.
Okay.
Give me.
Into the
Having
evidence box.
technical problems. Daedra returns with the
Herda?
with Herda. and she introduces herself once more to Junia.
Junia says, hello.
Hi,
Hello.
I am Celeste Kinsley, and it will be a pleasure to continue working with you.
It's nice to meet you, Celeste. She puts out her hand to shake.
Daedra shakes. Or Celeste
Yeah, you should.
shakes.
Yeah, you shake it, and you feel different, but you can't quite tell how.
Hmm.
And a portal opens right over, like, here.
Well, it's time to bid this place adieu.
Mm-hmm.
Fluff is not here.
You move him.
And they leave. Yeah, that's it for this arc.
I can do one last thing, one last detail, so that I
Yeah.
can both
Yeah, sure. What do you want to do?
keep my loyalty true and respect Celeste's wishes. Orpheus takes out his journal where he's been writing everything and doesn't completely get rid of any time Celeste has been mentioned, but simply completely scribbles out the name so there's no trace of who it could be. So that he can still maintain that something happened, but doesn't have to link it to someone who doesn't want to be remembered.
Interesting. All right. Anybody else want to do something? All right,
No.
then that should be the end of this arc. I hope you had fun.
This was actually the
It was an
wildest
interesting
session.
session, wasn't it?
This is the wildest session I've ever had with anything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad.
Expect
Yeah, no.
that we would be driven into a courtroom drama.
Well, okay. I knew there was a chance that somebody would try to talk it through and a lawyer would be brought in. I knew that sort of stuff would probably
Knew a
happen.
lawyer could be brought in, but you did not get a lawyer icon.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't matter.
It's got a cowboy with glowing eyes. It's close enough.
I
Yeah.
see.
I mean,
I see. You forgot one of my characters. Lovely loyalties.
Yeah.